rudely forgetting. Welcome back to Taylor Television. We're back. We're back. Yeah. Be afraid. Be very afraid. What's up, guys? A lot's happened. April was a whole year, guys. Welcome back to Taylor Television. I'm reinventing my entire life from rock bottom live to show you guys how to do it and to motivate and inspire you guys to make your life the best it can possibly be. Hopefully this is on. But the cool part about all of this is that I've been live streaming for what, 6 months now, this whole journey. Cowboys for life. Hey, you really motivated me to come live, Cowboys. What's up? Morning. Hey, John. Hey, spokesman. What's up, guys? I got my bracelet clean. Oh my God. I brought my engagement ring to the jeweler to get it made into a necklace. I'm dating a new guy and I'm like, this ring needs to be out of my house. Hey, Josh, what's up? I cannot wait to get that necklace. Damn, I didn't realize like it was gonna cost me a lot of money. Like that gold chain I'm putting it on was $500. I miss you so much. I'm so glad you showed Daphne my comment. Yeah, girl. Thank you so much for the sweet comments, guys. Thank you. I'm behind on my Instagram and YouTube comments because I've just been in my own world. I fell in love with a guy. It's making me feel quite weird. We're going to talk about it today. Can you get a little 360? Yeah, why not, John? Because it's Thursday. It's garbage day. That tracks. Nicholas, thanks. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks. I appreciate that. I've been working out and not eating at night. I think my body looks really good. I got all this new stuff from Pacific Somewhere that I want to show you guys. So yeah, I'm dating a guy now, and April. So every single month on my channel, I set a theme. I gotta turn the exhaust fan off in the bathroom. It's bothering me. Every month I set a theme. The theme for April was mental clarity and organization. And I really locked into cutting out a lot of my bad habits, like being on my phone all the time, eating at night. And it made a huge difference in my life to the point where, like, I basically had a mental breakdown. Hey, Marshall, what's up? Good morning. You did motivate me, Cowboys. Thank you so much. You guys don't realize, like, I'm here to motivate and inspire you guys to do your best in life. And you guys have given me so much motivation too. I don't know, maybe like, am I not allowed to wear this shirt on YouTube? I'm not really sure. This is just what I'm really wearing. I wore this to my kid's school today. Is that okay? I went to the gas station. They're like, oh, what you doing? You going to the gym? I'm like, no, I'm just living my life. All right, can we just like please stay normal in here? I think I'm actually gonna have to cover up. I don't know if it's gonna affect the views of the stream or what. Shout out from New Mexico. What's up, guys? All right, I'm gonna have to just put a shirt on because you guys are being weird and I'm not here for that. So this is why we can't have nice things, ladies and gentlemen. But this is one of my new favorite things from Pacific Somewhere. I got a bunch of new activewear that I'll show you guys once some normal people get in here. Yo, Martin, what's up, guys? I'm back. Hey, this is Taylor. She's working quickly to change her life before she turns 40. This month, her theme is weight loss, and our color of the month is green. If this sounds fun, then stick around. Girl, queen. Big queen energy here. I'll pin that. Thank you. I got my necklace fixed at the jeweler yesterday. This is my sister's necklace from childhood that I wear. I got my necklace fixed. I got my So I go to the jeweler to get my engagement ring. This is actually a crazy story. I didn't know why I was like driving so far down in the parking lot or whatever. And I parked in like this random spot, like really far away from the jeweler. And then I realized that I literally parked there to like vlog myself during my ex and my relationship to like literally keep my own sanity, just to be like, Taylor, you're fine. You're not crazy. He's crazy. Is my mic working, by the way? Martin, thank you so much for being in here. I missed you guys. Hey, you Green. Hey, Hussein. What's up, guys? I missed you guys. I really did. And I just needed to take some time for myself. And I guess a big thing I'm working on in my life is like abundance consciousness and breaking out of poverty consciousness and lack mentality and just healing a lot of like shame and stuff from I've been carrying around my whole life. Um, I'm showing much less skin, much less skin. Green is great. It has a positive effect on our mind. Yeah, that's a heart chakra color. Finally catch a live where there's not 1,000 people in here. Yeah, sucks for me, but it's good for you, Stash Cash. No, I like being able to talk to you guys one-on-one. Glad you're doing better. Any summer plans? Yeah, everything. Yeah, everything. I'm dating a guy now. I went to his house last night to study. I studied. Let me get my bag and I'll get my notebooks. I stopped taking my ADHD medication. And today I started feeling like I need it. So I took it. All right, guys, I'm back. So yeah, today, low key, I was just like looking around at everything, and it's like everything when you're improving your life is like two steps forward, one step back a lot of the time. And I feel like that's been what's happening to me. And I've really cleared a lot of like all the shame I've been carrying around of myself for my whole life. So I'm being so much less hard on myself. But I don't know, man. The reason I stopped taking my ADHD medication because I can't take my ADHD medication and also drink coffee. And I needed to get my sleep under control. And I don't know. I might need it. I might need it. So I took it this morning and I didn't drink coffee. You're doing better. Any summer plans? Dating a guy? No, there goes my shot. I'm happy for you. Thank you guys. I was assuming you guys would be happy for me. I'll probably lose a bunch of people that were just following me because they thought I was hot and that they had a chance to date me. But you know, she's cheating on us. Yeah, you struggle with shame from your past. Brandon, hey, thank you. Hey, Joey, thanks for the compliment. Good morning, Batty. Hey, Knob Knob. The shame from my past. So I made this board that says, I am more than worthy. Thank you, God. And so in the month of April, I really focused on having like a positive affirmation be the first thing I thought. I stopped going on social media. I stopped watching the news. I stopped watching all TV, basically, besides home improvement at night, just a little bit, just a little treat. I started reading again, and something about those morning affirmations and just refusing to allow myself to think negatively really turned around my entire life. And I was able to attract like a really hot guy. Thank you, Billiard Bag. Welcome to my members. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. Thanks, Polo. Hey, Kate. What's up, guys? So I guess this past 6 months has really just been me like coming into my own personal power, and it really actually worked. I don't think I saw that coming, and now it's actually really satisfying that I have the last 6 months of my life on YouTube. I'm so happy for you that you found a good guy. Thank you, Martin. So hey, I haven't asked in a while, are you still friends with that girl in Norway? Like, I know that that was going to be a plan of yours whether or not you were with that girl, but are you guys still talking? I've been great, CBC. I'm so happy for you. Does a guy know you have a YouTube channel? It's so funny because I met him. I had love at first sight with him. So I saw him. I went out for my friend's birthday. You guys saw me with yesterday getting ready. I walked into this bar and I was like, I love that man right there. Like, oh my God. It was the way he was standing. He was standing in a way that I've never seen anybody stand. Like, his posture, he was so up straight, and I was like so attracted. He wasn't on his phone, he was there by himself, and he was just so like stoic, and I was like, oh my God. And then of course, like, I'm not going to talk to him because I don't want to date a guy that I have to go up to. I want to date a guy that will come up to me. Yeah, Brandon, the power of the mind. Hey, Sha, what's up? Hey, Hannah. Yeah. Hey, he was just wearing a t-shirt, but it was tucked into his pants, and he had a saint necklace outside of his shirt, and he was wearing these really cute Nike Air Forces. When's your birthday? June 11th. Yes, I have plans for the summer. I'm going to share them with you right here. I actually have all the coming up months of content because I went to my boyfriend's house to study, and he cooked me dinner, and we were going to study after that. And then we studied, studied each other's bodies. Am I right? Hey, what's up? Hey, Sha. Yeah, you're my guest. Welcome. I'm not going to live stream with anybody, but obviously you're always my guest. Welcome. I love Home Improvement. I watch it every night, guys. Home Improvement. I honestly feel like that helped me like attract a masculine man because like he was a man, okay? She wasn't live for a while, but I want to move to Norway anyway. I want to start a new life. So the reason why this guy was standing like that, and the reason probably why he didn't talk to me is because I was with a whole group of girls, and he doesn't speak English really. He understands and does speak, but he doesn't like actively speak it because he's like definitely still learning. He's Brazilian, so he speaks Portuguese. So that kind of makes sense of why he didn't talk to me. But anyway, we were all really, really tired, and one of the girls was going back to New York City, so we thought that that was like going to be it because we had been out since like 3 o'clock. You guys saw I went live, I got ready, we went to the winery, we went out to dinner, and then we went to this local bar. And so we all get ready to go. And then I see my friend Liz's face, and it was like obvious that she wanted to stay. So I was like, you want to stay? Like, I'll stay with you. And I stayed with her. And then because it was just the two of us, we were able to like move around the bar like more freely without like this huge group. And we started talking to a bunch of local guys, and it was just, we were just being silly, having fun or whatever. And I guess like these guys knew him because I guess he goes to the bar sometimes. And so they're like, oh, this is Pedro, whatever. He's from Brazil. And I was like, so I start using my little Brazilian or Portuguese pleasantries, and the rest is history. So we wound up spending the rest of the night hanging out there. And then it was actually really funny because it was only like midnight, but we were really hitting it off. And my girlfriend was being a good wingman. But then like some guy was like talking to her a little too much. So she called her husband and just Irish exited. And then I was there with this guy, and not this guy, Pedro, my boyfriend. And I was there with him. And then I was just like, okay, like, I'm going to go. Like, everyone's gone. I should get out of here. I don't even know what I was thinking. I guess I was a little drunk. Thank you, BB. The kids are happy. Dylan met him. I threw him a little birthday dinner in my backyard, and Daphne was sick, and Daphne's not really ready to meet him. I asked them if they'd feel comfortable because he cooked. He's always cooking for me. So it was his birthday. So I offered to cook for him. And I asked the kids, like, do you feel like, oh, so I assumed I was going to cook for him at his place because that's like where we always hang out. And then he was like, oh, it's actually my roommate's night to have the kitchen. And I was like, oh, like, do you want to come to my house? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So I asked the kids, are you comfortable with me having him over here? And Daphne was like, I was like, because I can cook outside in the garden. And she's like, yeah, I'd rather you cook outside in the garden. And then she wound up being sick anyway. So then Dylan wound up coming out. We had cake. They really got along really well. But yeah, they feel happy for me. What up, Jungle Boogie? I watched Home Improvement with my sister when I was 12. I learned a lot about psychology from that show. I highly recommend it. It's a good, pure family show. Welcome to everybody. Good morning. My name is Taylor. I think you probably all know that because it seems like it's only subscribers in here right now. But yeah, I'm reinventing my whole life, and it actually worked, and I can't believe that. So now I'm really excited to share what I did with you guys, because I didn't know it was gonna work. I just had faith, and I just was sick of being the same, like they say that like you're ready to change when the pain of staying the same becomes worse than the pain of changing. Glenn, giggity. Hey, JT, what's up? I'm on my way, Glenn. Hey, Mark. Good morning, guys. Hey, everybody. Tell me some things, Sha. What's going on? What did he cook? What doesn't he cook? He cooks everything. So he's a Brazilian cowboy, and he comes from a family of cattle farmers. And so he's like a straight up churrasquero, like Instagram, like meat on the stick in the barbecue, like rodeo champion, like pilot. He's like the top man, basically. But thank you, Jungle. I have a boyfriend. I've been dating a guy that I'm kind of like in love with. Yeah, I had love at first sight with this hot ass Brazilian cowboy, and it makes me really happy because, like, hold on a second, let me just put myself on do not disturb because I'm waiting text. I held the faith, and then I posted something on Instagram, but I made him this like little fortune from a fortune cookie into a bookmark for his birthday because I got him this book that's like Portuguese and English for learning. And it was a fortune that I had saved. It said, if you never settle for anything but the best, you very often get it. I'm too close to the camera. No, I can't, because then I can't read the chat. That's good. I feel like that would be so hard for me to have a different person dating my mom. Yeah, well, they're older and they want to see me happy. Hey, Jess, what's up? Snail Gang, I am refreshed. Hey, who is you dating? A man named Pedro. Hey, spokesman and co-founder. I can date you too. I didn't know you were looking for me. Niche Gang in the house. He doesn't have kids. No. Yeah, Jungle, I might have. Hey, Rora's like, he doesn't have kids because he's 26 years old. So at the bar, he's telling me his birthday is next week or whatever. So I'm like, oh, how old are you? And we speak Spanish, and I was a little bit drunk. So I understood it that he's 26 turning 27, but he was actually 25 turning 26. But he's like an old soul kind of person. He's very mature. He's very focused. He's very disciplined. He's very like on the same shit I am. And like, if you look at his Instagram throughout like all the years, he's like been doing the same thing I'm doing, like exactly, like straight up like twin flame vibe, like crazy, really crazy. Like we're so similar, and it's just so crazy to like be able to find somebody who is in Brazil, and then like he's here, and we're like exactly the same. It's really profound. It's really unbelievable. Thank you, Rora's Life. I'm going to show you guys all the new activewear I got from Pacific Somewhere. I found this little outfit with this little skirt, and I fell in love with it, and then I ordered like every other version of this activewear. Wow, go Taylor. At least he's a man and more mature and doesn't act his age. Yeah, like I'm sorry, no offense, guys, but compared to American men, and that's why like I was attracted to him. He was standing there. I'm like, why is he standing like that? What is he doing? So yeah, so I wasn't gonna go over to him, and then I was about to leave without saying anything. And I think that's kind of like I think that kind of like exemplifies like the vibe that I'm in. Like I'm not gonna chase anything. Like anything that's meant for me is gonna come to me, you know? Rora's like, thank you. I got laser. I got laser. This is 9 days past laser. I got laser last Tuesday. And so what the laser does is my skin did peel, so I am feeling like on the surface refreshed. I've been doing a lot of my masks because I want to look good for my man. I've officially become a cougar. Yeah. But the thing is, I think cougars are more like on the hunt. I think it implies that they're on the hunt for younger men, and I'm not. Like, I would obviously prefer us to be the same age. You're trying 20 on June 24th. Oh, nice. I'm still going to lock you out of the house. Never, Kate. I'm going to give you a key. There's not even a key. We have a code. Taylor's right. I'm about his age, and I'm a flat out troll. Tired and took off. No, I don't label us great American men. We're good men. No, okay. So that, and guys, that's what I'm always saying. Like, I have faith in American men, I really do, but there has been a change in society with masculinity. And I think it came from feminism. Like, I'm not even saying it's because of men. Yo, Shuriken, I'm here. Hey, I'm still nasty. Yeah, I am. Thanks for noticing. I am 39, so I am counting down the last 30 days of my 30s. I'm turning 40. The whole goal of this channel since November was to be the hottest, happiest, most successful version of myself by the time I turned 40. And I did what I could. I did what I could. And I think I actually achieved it. I'm turning 40 next month. Yeah. So with the men, American men have been pussified, basically. And I think it was because the whole Me Too movement and the feminism thing really vilified masculinity. And I think it pushed masculine men into their feminine energy. Hey, Sindano, I've been really good. How are you? I've been really good. I've been taking time that I need for myself because I'm trying to grow this $30 million fortune. I'm trying to grow this whole like media thing and everything. And if I feel like I'm always chasing it and that if I take a break or take care of myself, I'll lose something, that's not the energy to do something in. I think we've got to really, really foster a true faith, not in God, but in ourselves. And my faith is in God. But what I'm noticing is that like, it's all like we have God inside of us. And so if you can't believe in God, you can just believe in yourself. But I really had to pray over these past 6 months just for strength. And I just like pray to my angels. I pray to Mary. I pray to Jesus. I pray to God, like not to do anything for me, but just to make my journey a little bit easier, like the wind at my back instead of the wind on, against me. I think with men, it's happening in the West and not anywhere else. Well, that's the thing. So I would always say that I think I needed like a European guy. I like Italian men because I'm Italian. Like, yeah, like a Latino man. I like that guy, the chef, when I was on vacation. Men have to have certainty, something to protect and fight for. We need a purpose or we fall flat. Yeah, so he's very purpose driven in himself. Like he became a pilot, he's an agricultural engineer, he's a cowboy. Like he is very goal oriented, very religious, very spiritual, very faithful to God, Catholic. And so, um, it's not that American men are bad. It's just that like the good ones generally tend to settle down and get married and like be home with their wives and children. Don't chase no dollar. I like how you corrected that God statement. Not all men. I'm extremely masculine and manly. I'm completely against that agenda. Jersey Sicilian. I don't play with that shit. Anthony, see, you're Italian. You don't have to ban cowboy. You can let grasshopper troll me. It doesn't bother me, and it helps the algorithm. What about brothers? You got a little Wayne shirt on, Snail Gang. The brothers can get it too. Catholic, yeah. And it's so funny. Hey, Easy. It's so funny because I was watching a lot of Candace Owens before I met him, and she converted to Catholic. I grew up Catholic. I went to Catholic school and stuff, but I'm not like a practicing Catholic. But I believe in Jesus, and it's all really. I think it's all the same, guys. I think it's all the same. We need the Holy Spirit to help us because Jesus said if we trust our hearts are deceivingly wicked. We need to follow Him. No, that's okay. Thank you, Cowboys. I appreciate it. Good job with just the 60-second timeout. But yeah, you can leave any of that. The only thing I really need you to mod out is overtly racist comments and overtly sexual things. Yeah, Anthony, Jesus is king. Do you watch Candace Owens? She says Jesus is king, and she's such a troll with it, but it's in a good way. Gen Z is changing the course, but feminism has wounded America. I'm glad you mentioned the problem with men in America. And I don't want to seem like I'm against men in America. I love you guys. I really do. And I think that's why I was able to attract someone because I'm not a misandrist. I don't hate men. I don't think there's no good guys left. Like I have been straight up abused by several terrible men. And even still, I don't think men are shit because where does that get me? I only believe things I want to be true. Okay. And I think that that's a good, reminder for me to have, because now that I'm in this relationship, I'm very scared to lose it. So I need to remind myself that I only believe in the things I want to be true. So I'm going to believe that everything's working out with us. And if it's meant to be a long-term thing, it will be. And I really need to like lock back into that. Can't blame women for us not stepping up with everything. You can't blame women. You can't ever blame anyone for anything, because that's inherently giving away your power. And even if you've been victimized, there's a difference between being victimized and, yeah, me too, cowboys. There's a difference between being victimized and being in a victim mentality, you know? What do you guys think of the white South Africans moving to the USA? Is that happening, Sindano? I don't watch TV anymore. Tell me about it. Jesus is the truth, the light, and the way. I believe that. And I don't think Jesus is the only way. I think that there's many iterations of that globally. Serious question, Bone. Would you convert to Latvian Orthodox for him? Absolutely. I'd have a baby, okay? I love this man. And like part of it is like I feel a little shy. Like, what if it doesn't work out? What if he changes his mind? What if like he's young? Like, what if it's not what he thought? Maybe he was just excited about me. Like, I'm a very exciting person to be around. So I get scared that sometimes people fall in love more with the idea of me, you know? Hit the like button. Thank you, Smokes fan. Guys, everybody like the stream. Take a moment and like the stream. Yeah, shout out Dixie, Kyle. Thanks for being in here. You're pregnant. No, I'm just saying, like, I never thought that I always wanted another baby, but I thought that ship had just sailed. But like, I'm just saying, like, that's how much I like him. Like, I want to like have a life with him. Jesus says he's the only way unless he was lying. Well, there's a lot of interpretations about what Jesus said. Nobody that's alive now heard him. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like not quite the primary source. I don't think the Bible is the primary source that people make it out to be, but I respect if I'm wrong. You know, I'm definitely like I'm a God-fearing person, and I could be wrong about that. And if I am, I trust in God because I'm faithful enough and I really am pure of heart that I will come to the realizations of the truth on my journey. You know, I can't pretend to believe something I don't believe. Like God knows what you think, you know? They saying there's a genocide in South Africa, but it's all lies. So far, 49 white South Africans have arrived in the United States. I know a lot of white South Africans because there's a lot of them in Hong Kong, where I live. My best friend was South African. Um, White South Africans are very xenophobic from what I've experienced. Does he know you're 39? Yeah. When he asked me out, I was like, you know, I'm 39, right? And he's like, I'm older in my mind. Like I've dated older people. He's like ready to like, I think he's like ready to like lock in. Men usually blame women as that's what their fathers did. They don't realize women don't take that BS anymore. Men out here living like it's 1950s. Sorry, we're not your mothers. We're not, but wives and girlfriends really are a type of mother in a way. So I think it's what you're saying, Evan Almighty. I think it's both. I think masculinity has been demonized, and I think women have been conditioned to be more masculine, right? I'm like a traditional wife and mother, right? And I was raised by an Italian family. Am I going to twerk today? Yeah, I'm going to twerk today. um, Help Taylor. I'm joking. What'd you say? What'd you say? You're pregnant? No, 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 I'm not. He's got the Kavorka. He's got the fucking Kavorka, but so do I. Jesus never lied, but the Bible is written by over 40 men who never knew each other. Some of them did, but there's hundreds and hundreds of years between the books that were written, and they all align. But there's also a lot of books like in the Apocryphon. I've been reading the Apocryphon of John that have been left out. And okay, so you mean to tell me that only people who were born and exposed to the Bible were meant to have salvation in God's eyes? That's the part to me that brings the accuracy of the Bible and it being God's only word into question. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And I respect everybody who like really follows the Bible word to word. Now, wait a minute, Taylor, if you have another baby, is your child going to be the most spoiled? Like, you know, they say each kid's raised differently. No, they'd be less spoiled than my children because I projected my own childhood sadness onto my children, and kind of personified my own sadness and trauma in them for a long time. And that's a lot of stuff I had to heal, like during the month of April. Just because I was so sad and alone as a child doesn't mean that they were sad and alone. And I feel like I was always trying to make their life perfect to like make up for like the gaps in my own life, but they've always had a perfect life. No one comes to the Father except through me was pretty clear. Yeah, hey, and God bless you for understanding it that way. I'm not there yet. Lock in, Pedro. He did. He hard launched me on his Instagram. I never thought you'd ever touch on Christianity. I thought it was a sensitive where you don't talk about religion or politics. I talk about everything. Thank you, poet. No, I talk about everything. We started this off. I used to read the Bible. I found a Bible in the book, the free book library, and I took it. Yeah, I only made it through the first passage, but the whole Genesis, the first passage of Genesis, I think is very profound. But I just, on a human level, I just can't right now understand how God made all of us human, yet only the people who expose and understand the Bible have salvation. Twerk television. I'm a whole new girl now. Shalom. Hey, Snail Gang, Twerkavision. Thank you, Easy. I respect your views. And if Jesus Christ is the only way to salvation and a literal interpretation of the Bible is where it's at, then hopefully in my life I'll get to that point so I don't have to burn in hell for the rest of eternity. But all I can do is my best. And if I burn in eternity, then that's part of God's plan too, right? So either way, but I really do feel like I'm very connected to God. And so whatever's real, I really do think I have good discernment, right, for the truth. And my Mother Mary pendant, we were both wearing our little Mary pendants when we met. What events do you and your boyfriends have planned? Eagles game. His name is Pedro. And no, we just stay at home and cook and speak Spanish and understand about half of what each other is saying. And no, we're very simple. We were raised in traditional families, so it's not our nature to like go out and stuff. We went out. He offered to cook for me for our first date, but I said, I don't feel comfortable coming over. Less so because of him and more so because he had a roommate who I didn't know. Good morning. Hope your Mother's Day was wonderful. Nature Nest. It was my best Mother's Day ever. I'm going to read you the card that Dylan made me. Yeah, no, our plans are very simple. Our plans are just to enjoy each other. Maybe we'll go to church one day. No, we don't have any plans to go to Eagles games or anything. We just have plans to just be together. Doing our best is all we can. Thank you, Martin. Exactly. I don't think any of existence happened by accident or by an explosion. I believe that nothing is a coincidence. Reason why I really believe in Jesus Christ is because of the visions my family had. I've had some like serious realizations about God myself. Now, that ain't God's plan for anyone to burn in hell. Well, like in the Bible, like if you don't believe him and you do all these things, like you will, right? Hey, Burham, marhaban. Hey, Jameson, what's up? Your name does look familiar. Is he comfortable with it? If you should make a live called Hey Pedro Cooking. Oh yeah, he's all up on the Instagram. He loves making content. And he takes all these photos of me all the time. And if you go to my Instagram and click on the white heart highlight, you can see he's tagged. You can see him. Well, we're gonna do videos together. You're gonna do videos together. And so no, I can't, Balu Bear. These are my clothes. I'm sorry if my it's okay. I don't have modesty as a value, and that's okay if we disagree. If you think that I'm a harlot and I'm immodest, that's cool too. Like I love that for you. Pop off, gang. Yeah, I'm a harlot. I'm a harlot whose child made him this adorable Mother's Day card. So last year my son slept through Mother's Day, and I've gone through a lot of personal growth and changes, and I had some issues with my family in April that I don't want to like get too much into for their privacy, but it really caused me to confront a lot of my own issues. Dude sounds like a stalker. Who, Sindano? Harlot's a pretty name. Yeah, Harlot. I might name my daughter that when I get pregnant with my 26-year-old boyfriend. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. T-Bone, I know hardcore theology is outside of the scope of this channel, but I will say that fairly Orthodox Catholic theology doesn't dictate that all non-Christians end up in hell. Worth considering. Cool, cool, cool. I am the only thing I'm taking this from is the only person I know who's actually read the Bible several times. I think a lot of people have opinions on the Bible but haven't read it. So if you haven't read the entire Bible, I don't really I take your opinion with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm disgusting, Valu Bear. Love you. Happy Mother's Day, or Mother's Day and Father's Day is uncomfortable. It can be. Why is it for you, you green? It can be, definitely. Hey, Sigma. Wow, I helped name your new son. Thank you. Daphne, Dylan, and Darla. No, if I have a son, I'll name him after his father. And my boy name is Pistachio, but I'd like to name my son after his father if I have a baby. Taylor, I want to put you onto some music you might like. I'll probably refer a playlist to you. Send it to me on Instagram. Thank you. Love the miraculous medal. Thank you so much. Hey, Root Beer, what's up, guys? Harlot Samuel Green. Yes, I read the entire Bible only once. It's very long, or maybe I'm lazy. No, you're in a very small percentage of people who's read the Bible. Yes, Balu Bear, I empathetic. Thank you. Your trauma. Yeah, you Green. I can empathize with that for sure. Pistachio, eating them right now. His name will be Tosh for short. But anyway, yeah, so my son slept through Mother's Day last year, and I was definitely in an energy in my past of people pleasing and codependency and doing too much for other people without it being returned because I had a lot of trauma and shame that made me feel like I was basically just a garbage can for the rest of the world. Am I Catholic? I was raised Catholic. I wouldn't identify as Catholic. There's reading the entire Bible and then there's understanding it. I read it once, but I didn't understand it. Yeah, but you know what it says. A lot of people don't understand it and also have most people don't understand it and also haven't read it, you know? Pistachio, just like the puppet that wanted to be a real boy. Exactly. Pistachio. All right, let me make a poll, guys. Start a poll. What is your goal? I'm going to start a poll for you guys. What's your goal to help me figure out what you guys want to see me work on for May? Um, weight loss. Hold on. I'm gonna go muted for a second. All right, guys, vote in the poll. It really helps my channel. Thanks, Kent. My question to you is why Christianity and not any other faith or religion? Is it because of your upbringing? Yeah, I was just raised Christian. That's it. That's literally it. But I've explored a lot of different religions. I've lived all over the world. I was deeply enmeshed in the yoga community. So I definitely have a pretty, I've been steeped in Eastern philosophy as well. All the men in here, let's man up and stop complaining. Let's go. Yeah, guys, complaining's not good for anybody, men or women, but men really do need to man up. And it's not because of them, it's because women have kind of like knocked them off. Put cooking shorts, do some meal prep content for weight loss and stuff. I'm starting acai bowls, acai from Brazil. When I was a child, I wanted to be Pistachio because he didn't go to school. So his name's actually Pinocchio. My slick back is slick backing. My slick back could be slick backing a lot harder. Never complain, never explain. My challenge to you is May, June. How much more money can you save and not spend on the unnecessary? Bruh, that's a tough goal for this month. It's Mother's Day and my birthday. So I've been treating myself this month. This is a month, but it's always good to save money. I am very good with money, like really good with saving money. Shuriken, I didn't know that, but that's hard. Hey, Curious Corner. What's up, guys? Fit check outfit looks sexy. Thanks. Pants are from Brandy Melville. All the top is from Pacific somewhere. So, guys, I want to read to you my Mother's Day card from Dylan. So, since I stepped into like more of my feminine receiving energy, my entire life has transformed because I'm not chasing shit anymore. I'm demanding what I want, and anybody who doesn't align with respecting me doesn't have to be in my life. I'm not going to demand respect from anybody. I'm going to command respect for myself, and the people who notice it and come along with me can get it, you know? Good morning. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Hopefully you have a blessed and wonderful day. You too, Jackie. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. I had a nice dinner with the guy that I'm dating, aka my boyfriend. It's crazy for me to say my boyfriend. It's kind of hard for me to say that, but like out of respect to him, I want to say it because he like locked it in immediately. He's like, I only want to be with you. I was like, bro, talk dirty to me. My birthday's June 1st. Need to stop snacking. Hey, Za, what's up? I stopped snacking. The thing is, I've been doing keto, but he cooks for me, and I don't have the heart to tell him that I can't be drinking Coca-Cola and eating tortillas at night like last night. But he's so sweet. I didn't have the heart last night because I didn't know he was planning to cook. I was going over there after he got back from the gym. He's studying, he's a pilot, and he's studying to become an agricultural pilot. So he needs to become he needs to pass the commercial licensing test first. Thank you, Jackie. You too. God bless you. Boyfriend, if you in here act right, snail gang, don't play my boy. Boyfriend's not in here. Boyfriend's at work. I can never remember how to spell Pinocchio, so I usually pull out this pistachio guy. Yeah, but Martin's second language is English. We gotta keep him on track here. So this Mother's Day card is like an exemplification, I think, of the way that my energy has changed, as is the beautiful man who just wants to cook for me. So, yeah, we went for our first date at a restaurant, but all our other dates are just cooking for each other, basically. And he gives me a gift every time he sees me. He works at a nursery. He actually works at a nursery that my best friend's dad from childhood owns. It's like the fourth biggest nursery in America. Sing the song. What song? You'll be successful, Nature Nest. Yes, Nature Nest. We're going to be successful. Let's lock in. What can I do to help you with the snacking in May? Because that's, I'm fat loss this month too. The Mother's Day card looks like a scroll. You guys want to hear it? Vote in the poll while I read this, okay? And guys, don't forget to like the stream, please. Never stop learning, never give up. We never will, Martin. Thank you for being here and thank you for being my mod. I'm going to probably cry. Hopefully I don't. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you so much you don't even know. I know it's been a long year, but I hope this helps mend things a little. I've had a lot of issues. Not a lot of issues with Dylan. Dylan is a normal teenage boy, but he was addicted to the phone like they all are, like we all are. And it was just causing him to be really distracted. And he was in a relationship that took up a lot of his free time. And he just needed to lock back in and focus on being a little boy, a teenage boy who's becoming who he is instead of being things to other people and being distracted by, TikTok, porn, all that stuff that's on the phones. Never back down, never give up. Yeah, guys. And so he's saying that like he's put me through so much this year. He hasn't. It's just been me coming into healing my own childhood trauma and stopping codependently being soft on my kids. I'm really taking a line, for them, basically. Yeah, guys, follow Michelle My Bell. She's a streamer too, and she's great. Okay. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you so much. You don't even know. I know it's been a long year. So I basically had a nervous breakdown during April where I destroyed the house. I had a fucking mom freak out. And it was in that moment that he really saw like, holy shit, like this bitch is not playing around and I'm not playing around anymore. I've got shit to do. Okay. I got these books to write. I got this YouTube to grow. Like I'm not here for the bullshit. I'm just not. I've been drinking a ton of lemon water to help with snacking in the evening before bed. Yes. And tea, girl, tea. I do it all with God and tea. So check out this cool little setup I have in here now. So I have all my teas. I drink Sleepy Time Extra. I was drinking Sleepy Time Extra to really knock me out, and that's got valerian in it. But apparently valerian can be like a little dependency forming. So I also just do chamomile. But yeah, tea sweetened with stevia before bed and like a little milk. Although I stopped doing dairy because I think it was affecting my stomach. A little bit of milk because I feel like it's got that like warm milk element to it or whatever. I should have my little heart light on, but I don't. So deal with it. Sheikh kebab, andana kofti, lamb tikka tortilla roll. Damn, Gordon, I can't eat carbs right now. So that's the background for this letter that he wrote me. I know it's been a long year, but I hope this helps mend things a little. You've been the most impressive, brave, and strong person I've ever known. This entire bloodline was built off the back of all your hard work you've done for the past 40 years. If it was anyone else in your position, they wouldn't last a day. Along with the thousands you inspire every day, you also inspire me. Whenever anyone asks me who my hero is, I always say you with no hesitation. You deserve the whole world and more, and I'm going to work so hard until I can give it to you. No matter what happens in either of our lives, I'll always look up to you and know I can go to you for help. Shit, I'll name my daughter Taylor. Why not? Guys, bye, Cowboys. Thank you for being in here and helping. Thanks, Shuriken. Shit, I'll name my daughter Taylor. Why not? Yeah, why not? Do it. You won't do it. I don't think I could have survived these 16 years with anyone but you. He's got really severe food allergies, and that might be true. He has a very severe potato allergy, and I don't know if there's many people that could have had a 17-year-old kid who's never eaten potato. You know how hard it is to let your kid have a normal life, but to make sure nobody feeds him anything with potato in it. My boyfriend's a cowboy, green tea with lemon and honey, but not at night. Not at night. You want something that's just going to knock you the fuck out so you don't feel hungry. I don't think I could have survived these 16 years with anyone but you. Literally, his dad sees him once a year, and like I walked in on his dad feeding him potato this one time, and I got physical. I don't think I could have survived these 16 years with anyone but you, and I'm so grateful I got the privilege to have you as my closest family. I love you, everything and more, and I'm forever in your debt because not only are you my mom, you're my friend, one of the best. I appreciate all the rounds of Plants vs. Zombie, playing Pokemon cards, and watching Rick and Morty, and always will. I'll always remember the trips to Lowe's because I homeschooled them while I was like renovating all these houses, so they'd always be at Lowe's with me. I'll always remember the trips to Lowe's, going around town in Salem and not having a car. We didn't have a car for a long time. The 14 fucking hour long road trips and live streaming with you. When you can't, oh, this is the hardest part. Like, I've been through so much trauma and I have PTSD and I have a lot of lost memories because I was just in trauma brain. And I wasn't able, when your brain is, I always felt so guilty for not being able to remember my children's childhood. I also don't have their dad in my life. So, like, if I don't remember things, they're forgotten forever. And that, like, I go into my hypnotherapist, like, crying. I was going into my hypnotherapist, like, crying about this for months, you know? Thanks, Dylan. Don't cry, Taylor. Hot girl safe. It's okay to cry. It's good to cry. You have to let your emotions flow through you. I cried hysterically last night. I'm scared to be in love. This is the sweetest thing because this lets me know that like he really sees like my struggle with stuff. Like I always feel like I didn't play video games with him enough. I wish I would have played more Pokemon with him. And like when your kids turn from teenagers, like they turn to teenagers, you just realize like how fleeting their childhood was and how easy it is to be so busy and distracted. I got divorced back to back and it was so painful. And I was like out of my body and I was dissociated. And when you're dissociated, you can't make memories. And this is just really sweet that he's like, you know, like affirming to me that I did everything for him that he needed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's healing. It's healing. Dee's a good kid, a lovely boy. I bet he'd share his calzone with you. Yeah, he would. And he'd pay for it in change if he had to. So it's really sweet. And this is the sweetest part. Like, this is the part. Thank you, Jay. I've been working on myself. He says, when you can't remember stuff from the past, I'll be there to remind you. I'll be your second set of hands. If you made it this far, good job. I know it wasn't easy. In short, you're the best mom anyone can ask for. I love you so, 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 so much. Never forget that. Out of everyone I know, you deserve the most respect by far. I hope this Mother's Day is an absolute success and you go to sleep feeling amazing. Love, Dylan. Now check out your surprise. And he baked me cookies and he blew up all these balloons and put them all over the ceiling and he made me like a banner and it was, and so um, people in my family usually help the kids buy Mother's Day gifts, but this year I had a big fight with my family. And so I reached out to their dad, who loves me, and I love him. And I said, hey, but we don't talk because he's got this wife and he can't. And it's like, not really. It's a long, short story. Like, he's got a wife that doesn't want him talking to me. And you know what? If I was his wife, I wouldn't want him talking to me either because we do still love each other. But you know what? If people have children together and they're divorced, trust me, there's no working it out. You know, she doesn't have to worry. I can't remember a lot of my childhood, so being a stay-at-home mom is the best thing I've ever done. Yeah, for sure. Um, I'm 39. Zeke, yay! My daughter just turned 7 last week. Feels like it was just yesterday she was born. Happy birthday to your daughter, Zeke. Welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. Yeah, my childhood was really tragic, and it's very healing to raise my children in a different way. But at the same time, I definitely projected a lot of that onto them. And I'm done doing that because I've started to heal a lot of stuff from my childhood. So, anyway, my family usually helps them get Mother's Day gifts. And this year, it wasn't really like that. And so I reached out to their dad and I just said, oh, that's okay, Resi. If you feel uncomfortable when you hear someone cry, it might be something inside you, like you don't feel comfortable with your emotions, you know? This may be not be the most emotionally relevant comment, but it's worth mentioning that Dee's letter was well written too. Oh my God. And look, he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, the Sharpie went through the card a little bit. The Sharpie went through the card a little bit. No worries, baby. As I'm reading it, I'm sitting at my hardwood kitchen table. That's the most expensive thing in my entire house. And I realize the kitchen table has Sharpie all over it now, too. It usually catches on to me too, and I feel like crying. Yeah, it's good to cry. I remember I went to this therapist. I hadn't cried in years, and she was like, "I'm gonna get you to cry." I was like, "Bitch, I dare you." My kids are preteen and teen, but still staying home for anything they need. I'm here for them. It's super important. I would live with nothing to get the chance to stay home and raise my children. And I really think as women, it's our biggest calling to raise children. I'm writing a book called Modern American Dysphoria or Modern American Dystopia. And this anti-natalism, anti-trad wife, boss, babe culture is really damaging for children. I respect women who have to go to work. And it's not that I blame the women for going to work. It's the society we're living in that requires a double income house. Welcome to my members. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And thank you so much to my mods. The card was so sweet. I'm crying. Oh my God. I'm listening back to the messages since my phone died. Thank you. JD, as I don't have Snapchat now. I don't have Tinder or Bumble anymore either. Oh my God. And then I was at the bank helping Pedro with some stuff. And I saw Tinder and Bumble on his phone. And obviously, the whole time we're starting to know each other, I'm like, you don't have a secret family in Brazil? My ex had a secret family. So I'm like, you don't have a secret family? He's like, no, my love, no. I'm like, fucking prove it. He's like, I don't know how to. Earlier this year, I cried. Later on, I felt really light. It felt good too. I cried hysterically last night and woke up feeling like a pretty bad bitch, to be honest. That's lovely card to now preserve forever. Exactly. Straight up. I don't even care. It was so sweet. And it's funny because I have my childhood coffee table and there's all these scratches in it. And I remember being in a lot of trouble when I damaged the coffee table. And so I guess I never realized it, but like symbolically, it really is like showing how I healed a lot of generational trauma. Easy. It is so good to get your emotions out. This past month in April, I faced so much grief that I didn't know I had inside of me. And a lot of it was because I stopped distracting myself and numbing myself out with cheap dopamine from my phone, and because I started reading, and because I stopped eating at night, and like just numbing myself with like addictions basically. Who is Jesus Christ to you? The savior of the world, right? Like a savior of the world. Does everybody start crying now? I really don't know how to handle it. Yeah, you just cry. If you feel emotions and you notice that your instinct is to stop yourself from crying, yeah, just let yourself cry. Wife, yeah, that's me. So, yeah, and then I'll read you Daphne's. Daphne's was so sweet and so beautiful. And Daphne always is doing stuff for me and everything. And, she was with me on Mother's Day last year when Dylan was sleeping. Home organization, if you can do that, you can tackle the rest of your activities out in the world. Well, that's why, Sindano, I was going to do inner and outer organization in March. And then I realized I can't do shit until this house is organized. So it has fallen apart completely because of how extensively I'm organizing it. And we're still renovating and I'm still doing construction. So I really need to today lock in. I took my ADHD medication. I need to lock in and get this shit organized. A good cry can be quite liberating under the right circumstances. Yeah, I went through so much grief and I had days where I just could not stop crying in April. Literally, I cried for the entire month of April, but it always like moved me forward. Like I've never been able to feel my feelings. I've been dissociated since childhood. And so now it's like I was always numbing myself out, but now I would rather be in grief than be numb, if that makes sense. Kate says, Zeke. So this is my beautiful card from Daphne. Look, it's got strawberries, cherries, blueberries. This is so beautiful, right? She wrote, Happy Mother's Day. And I love the way she cut out like all the little corners and everything. It's so beautiful to me. Hey, Lewis, what's up? Good morning. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We don't have that many viewers, but let's still make the stream the best it can be. Vote in the poll, like the stream up, please, guys. Happy Mother's Day to my best friend, which is like the biggest compliment you can get from your teenage daughter. And I think they both said I'm their best friend. I'm so grateful for everything you do and the extra mile you always go to. You light up the world and it is clear to everyone. I am so lucky to have the strongest person I know as my role model. Best compliment. I love you so much. Thank you for always supporting me and helping me through every decision I make. I hope you have the greatest Mother's Day ever because you deserve it. This is literally like giving me $1,000,000. This is like, thank you, Robert. This is the only thing that a mom ever needs or wants to hear. So I think it was very healing to finally feel like I did a good job as a mother. I'm always working so hard as a mother, and every night I'm going to bed crying, feeling guilty that I'm the worst mom. And it's hard. And it's hard not having a partner to tell you you're doing a good job. So anyway, as I keep interrupting myself, I reached out to their father and I was like, hey, things are a little weird with my family this year. I need you to help them get me Mother's Day gifts. And he was like, of course, yeah. And so I chose a pottery wheel and a diffuser, an essential oil diffuser, and a waterless diffuser for my room with the Hotel Scents collection because the little chemicals in the air never killed anybody, right? Just a little bit. I believe in God. God will protect me. And then he sent me the sweetest message on Mother's Day, being like, thank you so much for everything that you do. We've had a lot of healing between my ex-husband and I over the past, and it was because I let go of the resentment. And it's because of you guys. All your support on YouTube and all my success with YouTube really has me in a different energy of like, you know what? Whatever didn't work out, didn't work out. I don't need to hold on to the resentment of that so tightly. And he sent me a message saying that they're super lucky to have me and he's lucky to have me like as a kid's mom. That's all I need. Hey, Martin, what's up? I start laughing when I'm overwhelmed by feelings. Crying doesn't work for me, but I guess it's a good way of cooling off for me. Yeah, well, laughing is a form of release also. But next time you feel like crying, see if you can let yourself shed a tear. It could help. I've been shaking out my body. I've been shaking out my hips. I've been clearing the trauma stuck in my body. I've been tapping. Um, I cried Monday because I was so done with life. I was a mess with school because a teacher touched me and I got suspended because I didn't want to say anything about it. So now I'm on a 5-day suspension. What do you mean, Kate? Don't get too into it on the chat because I don't want it to get shadow banned for like anything weird. But a teacher at my son's school got arrested yesterday. I think for that kind of stuff. Look how white my teeth are. I've been wearing my retainers, putting my whitening in. I've encountered this before. I think it's a suitable alternative, chemically speaking. Yeah, Shuriken, that's what I was saying. Um, one day is one day, man. So yeah, guys, I've just been working really hard to become the best version of myself, and I did it, honestly. And it's not that like obviously I have a ton more to go, but just knowing that I could step into this version of myself was very empowering. And I thank you guys so much because this is the most consistent and disciplined I've ever been, and it really helped having you guys for accountability because I'm trying to motivate and inspire you. So, like, for me to do it, yes, narcissist at its finest. Yes, I'm a narcissist. Hi. So I'm really here trying to help all of you guys, and so it's almost like I didn't value myself enough to show up for myself, but because I care about other people so deeply, I was like, you know what? Like, I have to do this because I said I was going to do it. Like, my 100 days of live stream, I did that for myself, but I told you guys I was going to do it. And by doing it, I was able to like show you that crazy things are possible if you just really stick with it. And it doesn't always have to be perfect, right? What do I always say? It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be. Opinion on Tony Hawk 3+4 remake. No idea what that is, Dak. What is that? Touch my thigh when he was helping me? Kate, that sounds sus. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Guys over here in Africa crying seems like a taboo for men. They will think you're a weak I soldier on. That's my way of crying. That's the thing. Like the man I'm dating is very masculine and like traditionally like Brazilian, but he's very in touch with his emotions and very open. But it's very scary for me to be loved. Hey Anna, thank you for being here. Me. Hey David, what's up? What's this? It's a live stream about improving your life. What are you up to? Is this a thing? Don't forget to vote in my poll. What's your goal for May? So on my channel, I am documenting the entire journey of reinventing my entire life, creating my dream life, creating my own world, and living inside of it. Sharing everything I'm doing to inspire and motivate you guys to do the same thing. So that's what this is all about. Still here listening, getting my housework done. Nice nature. I actually have a cut on my foot which looks like it might be infect. No, it's not. I got glass. I stepped on glass right before my Mother's Day stream, right before I started doing flower arrangements. Oh my God, guys, I made the most favorite arrangements I've ever made in my life. My mom came early, which she always tends to do, which I've asked her not to do. But it feels like a bit of a control, like a power move. My mom watches, so sorry, mom, if you're listening to this, but I've asked her continually to stop coming to my house early because I'm so busy and it really sets me off my whole schedule. Like I thought I had 10 minutes to make her a bouquet and like get some flowers ready to show you guys how to make arrangements, but then I didn't because she walked in 15 minutes early, which I knew she would. And I find it really disrespectful. So I didn't have time to arrange these flowers with you guys on Mother's Day because of that. But yes, and Dono, I got the glass out and I did actually soak it in hot water. And you can actually put peroxide in a cut. It will like the bubbles like will flush out little specks of the glass. And I've been putting Neosporin. It's just hard for something to heal. You walk. I've been taking walks, so it's hard because I'm walking on it. That's a really tough situation. Yeah, seriously, Martin, you're right. But guys, I literally made my most favorite flower arrangements I've ever made in my life. And it's so cute because Pedro came over for his birthday and I was showing him these and he's like, hold them, I'll take your picture. So there's a really cute picture of me on his Instagram. Guys, look at how gorgeous this is. This is like literally $30 of grocery store flowers with some stuff I picked from the forest. Like, I'm sorry, this is so beautiful. It's got tulips, white roses, and also white carnations. I basically got like a bunch of like tacky grocery store arrangements and then put them all together to make a perfect arrangement. I used to work at a florist and I love flowers and everything, but I just think that this is one of the most beautiful arrangements I've ever seen and I made it myself. Bless D Bone's heart. She's also wonderful. Bravo, Bone. Please give her my salutations as well as this piece of life advice. Never end a sentence in a preposition. Not wiping saves me money. You should get a bidet. You could really save money. Is this a thing? Hey, Timu, what's up? I'm sorry, Kate. Peroxide kills good cells. Bad idea. No, it's not a bad idea. In a little cut, it can help flush pieces of glass that would give you an infection in your foot. Good is the enemy of great. Exactly, Zeke. Beautiful flowers. Thank you. Sorry I haven't been up on my Discord. Once Zeke left, it was like, what is this? No, I got to link up with Vans. I haven't talked to Vans. I haven't talked to Hirsch. I haven't talked to Zeke. I got logged out of my Discord and I couldn't figure out how to log back in. And it was just one of those things where, guys, April was one of the hardest months of my life. I mean, on par with my divorce of my kid's dad. Like, I'm telling you, I really went through some shit in April and I just had to let it all go and be like, you know what? Whatever I'm building and achieving in life depends on me being mentally stable. And I just need to like go inward. Thank you, Easy. Hey Terry, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm in love. And the other thing about telling you guys about my boyfriend is that I'm kind of afraid that like he'll change his mind about me and I'll look stupid and feel low-key ridiculous for being like, I have a boyfriend, I'm in love. But you know what, whatever. I'm in love right now and whatever happens with it happens. I'm strong enough. If I could get through the shit I went through, I can get through anything. And so I'm gonna just allow myself to love this guy the way that I do right now and allow him to love me. And I will just pray that it works out great. You know, I need a new Discord. I had to get rid of my other one before I do my. Oh, I got you. You got rid of it. Yeah, make a new one. We'll link back up. We'll start it. We'll get back into the Discord. Thank you for helping me set that up. My mom worked at a flower shop. She would always stop by with fresh flowers. Miss her so much. Mother's Day is different since she passed away. Natureness. I'm sorry. That must be. I can't even imagine. I definitely think forward to when that will be my reality. And I'm sending you love. That's really really hard. Um, yeah, Martin, I don't know. It sounds like a very tricky situation. Bona tarde, Taylor. Guapa, me agradas mo guapa. Joan, I'm dating a Brazilian guy. You guys want to hear my Brazilian? Eu, eu gosto suco. Eu quero pan. Eu quero chá camomila. I tell my boyfriend I miss him. Sinto sua falta. I say all sorts of things in Portuguese now. Ótimo! Fofa. I'm fofa. I'm his gatina. So yeah, I've been learning Portuguese on my Duolingo. We speak in Spanish, but I'm learning Portuguese and he's learning English. The bidet should be a universal piece of equipment. Yeah, we got bidets on every toilet. You too, John Mariana. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thanks for being in here. Hey, Jared. So yeah, mucho. What did I say? Like amote. Amo-te mucho, meu amor. Eu sou para você. I'm only for you, I say to him. Twerk, twerk. Hey to all the new people in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're in here. Sounds like I missed something heavy, but I can only assume that your advice is critically important. He's giving her good advice. She had a weird situation with her teacher at school. So yeah, guys, that's the slut date. That is the slut date. I am in love with a man who is beautiful. Oh, you want to see his picture? I'll show you. I actually made him. He's always taking pictures. He really likes to document his life on Instagram, like a lot, a lot. And he's always taking photos of us. And so I made him a little bookmark with some photos of us that he put on Instagram for his birthday because we both like to read. Girl, you're smart and beautiful. Always enjoy your streams. Thank you so much, Nature. When I don't feel like showing up and when I'd rather not, when I come on, it's because like you guys really help me and it really is amazing to connect with you guys. And I do feel like I help people and you guys help me and it's just a good community we're building. So thanks, Nature Naz. This is us on our first date. Oh my God. That's in front of the church that I grew up at. That's at my Catholic school. Thanks, MS. I've been working on myself. So that's us. And then this is us at the beach. That's me pretending to have the oyster by his face. So yeah, guys, that's us. And I love him. I thought people learn Portuguese by abstaining. Well, I was celibate for a year and now my Portuguese is really coming along. There's got to be some. Muito obrigado. Bom dia, gelo. So yeah, that's not lost on me, Ryan. Starboy, tonight serving God. I wish to pray all the women go to heaven in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Starboy. New man, new man, new man. So cute. He's always taking our picture, and it's really sweet. and I'm all over his Instagram, which feels really nice because my ex had a secret family and I was like this big weird secret in his life. So, and I didn't even know that. He'd be like, "Oh, my mom asked about you. Your mom didn't ask shit. Your mom didn't ask shit because she's babysitting for your kids while you're down here in Long Island with your girlfriend and your wife doesn't know why the fuck you didn't send her Mother's Day flowers, but there's 2 flower charges on your charge card." So it's really nice. It's totally the opposite of everything I've ever had. Hey, Tyler, good morning. I know, sure. Good. I trust me. You don't think I think about you? You don't think I think about you with all this? So yeah, guys. I did some work. He told me that we were gonna study after the gym last night, so I went over and he cooked me dinner. And while he was cooking dinner, I studied, and then we didn't study at all. But it's a joke now because we're like, oh yeah, like studying last night. Studying last night was really fun. And I'm like, damn, with all this studying, we're gonna be doctors. Thank you, Evan. I found 4 4-leaf clovers yesterday. I made a bookmark out of it with my laminator. It says very happy little family, and I put smiley faces on them, but the laminator took the color off. Hey Waffles, what's up? Hey Juan. Thanks, Evan. Dylan. I'm actually glowing because I got laser on my face and I have a tan, but that too. I'm happy, but I'm always happy. Does he watch your YouTube? I don't think he watches my YouTube. So yes, I'm disgusting foodie. Pop off King. Thank you, Tyler. I made those for myself for Mother's Day. So the funny thing is that I never tell anybody about my YouTube when I'm dating. I tell them I'm a writer and a video editor. I don't say anything about YouTube. I don't need people that I'm starting to get to know, like going to find out my whole life before actually getting to know me. Dylan, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of things can be true. There can be a lot of possibilities. All right. So, but it's interesting because when I met him, he's like trying to connect with me. He like wants to follow, he wants to like add me on Instagram. He wants to stay in touch, right? And on my Instagram is my YouTube. So I was just like, I'm a YouTuber. And he definitely like wants, he's like a content creator, in his own right. And Leafs got cooked last night as a Torontonian. I'm hurt. I'm sorry. What, Maple Leafs? Is this a hockey conversation? So I did tell him I had YouTube right away. And so that's like part of it. Like, I don't need anybody that doesn't know me in real life to know me on social media, really. That's like kind of what I think. Like, I think you should get to know somebody because like there's a lot of this YouTube stuff that I'm putting on a little bit of a performance to be entertaining and fun, you know? Yeah, exactly, Dylan. Like, are you high? I have my fingers crossed for you, T-Bone. I'm inherently skeptical person, but I'm rooting for you, sister. Yeah, I'm really fighting against that because you guys know I only like to believe in the things I want to be true. So I am just going with God on this one. Sure, I can. Vaya con Dios at the Puerto Rican Day Parade when she gets out of the car. So I did plan out some nice content last night while I was studying and he was cooking. I'm sorry you're not happy, Evan. I'm here for you. What's going on? So the things we're going to be working on, going with God, vaya con Dios. Hey, Chill Sal, what's up, guys? Don't forget to like the stream when you come in here, please. It really helps my channel, and vote in the poll. So we did January was fitness theme, February was diet, March was home organization, April was mental clarity, and May is our summer glow up, right? We're doing fat loss. June is my birthday, turning 40. So I want to focus on having fun and joy, bringing more fun and joy into your life. Chills out. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Dylan. I'm so sorry you lost your mom. Thank you. Yeah, it's very healing for me to be a great mom also. Thank you. I've dedicated my entire life to it. So thank you for noticing. It's a very sweet compliment. Was there ever a time that you were behind with payments and you panicked? With my ADHD, yeah, I definitely had my homeowner's insurance canceled. And yeah, I had a period where I paid my taxes late and shit, but I'm on top of all that now. Ever since I started taking ADHD medicine, I got much more on top of that. And then I stopped taking my ADHD medicine, but I stopped binge eating and using my phone a lot. And so I'm still pretty much, I'm organized now. I hope your day started with a smile and ends with a smile. It did, Chill Sal. Yours too. Thank you. And I know it will. So July, guys, we're gonna lock into the rest of the construction on my house. I'm renovating my house, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to use tools and do basic home improvement projects. And then, yeah, July and August, we're gonna really work on making our space the way that we want it, right? Improving our spaces and learning new things. Adventure school for adults. Taylor, did you get my mail because you asked about my Norway situation? I haven't checked anything, so I will absolutely today check my stuff. I have been in like serious survival mode. So I'm so sorry I haven't checked it yet. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I will read it today. I promise. I haven't checked anything. And it's really like I have so much stuff I need to check. But yes, Martin, I will definitely check it. Hey, Ajja, I'm sorry that it's taken me so long. I was really just like focusing on surviving. And then September, we're going to focus on routines because it's like back to school. So AM and PM routines and structure. And then October, I'm not sure. November, I'm not sure. But December, we're definitely going to do a year in review. January, we're going to focus on the concept of wintering, like going inside yourself and allowing a time for rest in the winter while you get ready to build more things. And then February, self-love care, Valentine's Day, self-love, all that stuff. So the thing is that our lives go in a cycle. And I think I've always been so hard on myself to produce, right? Because I had a lot of conditional love in my life that depended on me doing for people. And so now I feel like if I'm relaxing or taking time or not doing that, I'm not succeeding and I'm failing. And I almost can't relax because I have so much guilt that I'm not doing stuff. Hey, Ben doll, what's up? A lady never tells. Yeah, the survival mode feeling. Yeah. And so it's become very apparent to me through listening to podcasts that in our lives there are seasons and it's just like a harvest, right? There's a season for sowing seeds, there's a season for growing seeds and nurturing your plants. There's a season for harvest, and then there's a season of dormancy for rest. So we're going to follow those natural cycles on my channel, and every month we're going to lock into a seasonal theme based on our own natural rhythms. Like, thank you, Evan. I'm going to be building my little tent outside and living outside a lot. So I really want to just get off the phone, get back into real life. I stopped watching the news. I have no idea what's going on in the world, and I love it. Um, I'm ignorant and I'm loving it. And yeah, I'm in ignorant bliss right now of everything. I really just had to focus on my own world because I felt my energy just spiraling out of control. This is important. Figure out a way to watch him use a knife for something more than just eating his own food. You can learn volumes about a man by how he uses a knife. Shuriken. He's actually a cowboy. He's his family is cattle farmers. He's a rodeo champion. He like wears a knife on his belt. He's got like scars from a rodeo belt on his waist. So yeah, this is a man who he's an agricultural engineer. He's a pilot. So trust me, this man can do everything. Hey, you're here from Eric LaPlante. Chill, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love Eric. He was my first member. He's one of my biggest supporters. I love Eric. He was here on my Mother's Day stream. So, or he commented on it or something. But no, this man is inherently capable of handling his business. He like slaughters animals. So, welcome to the wild world. Hey Resi, I recognize you. Yo, that's awesome. That's great. I'm so glad we're building a community. My followers go into Martin's streams. My followers go into Michelle's streams. Michelle's and Martin's followers come into my stream. So, Eric's followers come in my streams. I go to Eric's stream. So, or I watch them. I've never made it live. I don't think. Maybe I have. That's a real man. Yeah, he's a real man for sure. So I don't have to wonder about how he uses a knife. He's amazing. Yeah, so it's really cool, guys. Thanks for being here. Right now, Taylor's book club, I'm reading this book called Make Your Bed. If you make your bed every morning, you'll have accomplished the first task of the day. I didn't do it this morning because I was out with my boyfriend until 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I just had to like get my kids to school. And I really wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. I was on his live the other day. Nice. What was he doing? Was he exercising? I think by knife he meant no. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. So Eric made us all to mods. Oh, in his stream? I love that. So this is a book I'm reading, and it's about discipline. I'm writing a book called Modern American Dystopia, and a lot of it has to do with discipline. I also have this book that I'm reading called The Comfort Crisis. So it says, if you make your bed every morning, you'll have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride. It will encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never do the big things right. Yes, guys, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Some people asked me in the stream, they were like, do you ever feel guilty when you don't give something your best? I'm like, I've never not given something my best. Like, that's definitely like a personal value of mine. And it comes from the 4 agreements too. Always do your best. I'm going to write that down. How you do one thing, because that's important. I want to write about that. You guys know what my handwriting looks like? It's messy. Eric's a Christmas tree farmer, but I thought he's a drill sergeant. He's both. He's both. Cutting grass and talking to us. Aw, love that. So, guys, that is the slut date. All right. Yes, I am a disgusting whore. I know. I'm immodest. I'm a Jezebel. I'm disgusting. Pop off, homies. All right, let me check the poll real quick. Love it. I made a YouTube short from that quote. That's awesome, Chill Sal. All right, guys, 30% of you are focusing on weight loss for the summer. 32% of you. Okay, so the most people are focusing on being kind to themselves. I'll share the poll. 32% or 31 now are working on being kind to themselves. 30% are working on weight loss for summer. 20% are working on excessive phone use, and 18% are working on are on home organization. So we're all kind of working on the same things. A Jezebel's like a whore, like a woman in the Bible who like steals other men's husbands, just a straight up whore. 666. Hey, 666 is the number of creation. I mean, why are they so big? Jess, what are you talking about? My flowers? I don't know. They're just from the grocery store. So I'm gonna go. I really have to pee, and I really have a lot of stuff to do today. That's why I took my ADHD medication. I'm gonna see. I stopped taking it. I'm gonna start taking it and just see what's going on. It's for Mother's Day. I made them for myself because I love myself so much and I'm the best mom. There's another bouquet, a pink one upstairs that's just as good. But yes, guys, I have a boyfriend. I love him, and let's see how that all plays out. Hey, Javier, what's up? Thank you guys so much for being in my stream this morning. I appreciate you guys always being there for me. I really had to like stop always frantically trying to grow my YouTube and just really appreciate when you guys show up for me like this because, I was getting like 300 views and I was growing my channel really quickly. And that was really exciting. And I really thought it was just going to continue to grow and grow. Thank you, John. And now it makes a big difference to me that you're here. You guys really make the stream a lot better. Can men be stolen or do they want it too? Men can be stolen. Men are more simple creatures. Women's brains are literally bigger. Men can be stolen. Have a blessed day. You too, Nature. Thanks for being in here. Chill South. Gotta support the team. Thank you for being here. If I knew you were looking for a boyfriend, I'd contact you. I wasn't looking for a boyfriend, actually. My boyfriend found me. I was looking for someone's exact energy to match me, and I was also looking to date somebody who lives down the road from me, both of which he does. Hey, Mike. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. Why do you look cute? Because I am. Eu estou fofa. That means I'm cute in Portuguese. Okay, guys. So yeah, I wanted to come on here just in appreciation for how much you guys have been there for me and share, what's been going on. You got the Brazilian boyfriend. That's hot. Oh my God. Like I like him so much that it hurts and makes me scared. Thank you, Javier. So guys, thanks for being in here with me today. Does he drink Red Bull before skydiving, Taylor, and say hell yeah? No, but the other night I got all these drinks for his birthday dinner. I thought we were gonna like choose one and drink that. No, we drank a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne, and like 10 beers. And the next morning, we're having coffee or whatever, and obviously we're exhausted. And I gave him a Celsius for his birthday because he likes Celsius. So I gave him my favorite color, my favorite flavor of Celsius. He drank his coffee and then bodied that Celsius. And I was like, this guy's so fucking hot. Thank you so much, Martin. I love you so much. I'm going to give you every paycheck and my Bitcoins. Thank you for your Bitcoins. Thank you. Obrigado. Thank you. Gracias. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to go and just be grateful for everything you guys have done for me and in your support of me. You guys can see the difference. If you've been watching me for a really long time, you guys can 100% see the difference in my life. And I mean, it's 80% me, but it's 20% you guys. And I'm honored to have you guys in my life and in my community, and that people come in here when there's not a lot of views, when I'm not performing, when I'm not dressed up, when I'm not jumping around, it means so much to me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You can follow my Instagram if you want to see my boyfriend. He's on a highlight with a white heart, or just to see my life. And I just love you guys. Thank you for being in here. And I hope you all have a blessed day. I love you. Thank you, Josh. I love you guys too. Thank you so much for supporting me through thick and thin. Thank you for still showing up for me even when I'm not here every day. I almost had 100 subs. Hell yeah. Martin, everybody subscribe to Resi for Fan Forever. He's growing his YouTube channel and he live streams. Thank you, Chill Sal. What a man. He gives me gifts and cooks for me. I love you guys too. Thank you. All right, everybody. Martin, my mod, Zeke, Shuriken, Astra, Chill Sal, John, Joe, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks, Chill Sal. I appreciate that. Every sub counts. Every like counts. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, please make sure to hit it with a like. Chill Sal. So I can't see your Instagram. I can't see your YouTube in the stream. All I can see is your thumbnail and like ban you. But if you comment on the stream after it's done or comment on one of my videos, I'll make sure to go over to your channel and subscribe to you. Have a great one, Bo. And I'm serious about observing him using his knife. It's not a test to see if he's capable, but more of an insight to his personality. Noted. Okay, what should I have him do with the knife? Well, the first night he cooked me dinner, he didn't have a wine opener and he straight up got scissors out and fucking slammed the cork into the bottle and poured the wine out even though the cork was in the bottle. You already saw my boyfriend on Instagram? Nice. As soon as you're done, good, chill, Sal, I'll follow you. I'm sorry you're sad, Hibiki. I'm sending you positive energy. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's okay to be sad. I've been sad like all month and I cried a lot and I feel better now. Um, yeah, does that count that he used scissors to straight up knock that cork in the bottle? Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. You'll feel better soon. Drink water and rest. Have some chicken broth. Have some lemon water. Nature Nest, if you're still listening, I love you. Great job being a great mom. Great job cleaning your house. I have to pee so bad right now. Shuriken, I'm waiting for your answer. I'll see you guys on Instagram if you follow me there. Follow me on Instagram. We do giveaways there. The best thing would be to see him carve wood. Okay. Any tricky task will do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking care of my health, chill, Sal. So should I basically get a whittling kit for my birthday and make it seem like I want to get into whittling and we can do it together? Thank you for that very astute suggestion. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hibiki. I got this one fixed at the jeweler. It wasn't even broken. They just had to like close the class. And then I have my Jesus and my Mary. And then I have my mom's tennis bracelet on. And I have my other tennis bracelet getting fixed at the jeweler. And I have my engagement ring getting made into a solitaire necklace. Oh my God, guys. This necklace is going to be beautiful. And I am just so grateful that I did not marry that man and that I still had the ring to make into this beautiful necklace as a reminder of what I've survived and how strong I am. Thanks, Chill Sal. I'll subscribe to your channel. All right, guys, I love you so much. I'm going to get back on my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday grind. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Not as early as usual because I want to get back into my routine of going to my hypnotherapist at 9. But I'll see you guys and I'm going to make a schedule, a real schedule. Michelle, I was just getting off. I have to pee so bad. Girl, what's up? What's up? I'll stick around for a second. I'll just go pee really quick, Michelle, and then I'll come back to catch up with you real quick. I'm happy to see you. Oh, my legs are asleep. I'm 40. All right, guys. Michelle, hey. I'm getting my headphones because I'm in public. Nice. All right, Troy, you just lost your privilege to be in the stream. Bye. So, real quick, while Michelle gets her headphones on, I got this I Am Everything affirmation card deck, and we're counting down the last 30 days of my 30s. So, it's day 28. There's 28 more days of my 30s. So, let's read today's affirmation for you guys. Oh, I'm not mic'd. So it's the last 30 days of my 30s. We're counting down the last 30 days of my 30s. My 40th birthday is on June 11th. I think there's 28 days left. It might be 27, but I'm a little bit late. I want to make videos. I've been trying to vlog, so I'm going to try to edit today. But I'm going to read you guys the affirmation card, okay? Thank you, Martin, for being here. I am connected. I have more in common with others than I realize. I see commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. Wow, what's your secret? Being pure of heart, not really drinking alcohol, not eating sugar, taking really, really good care of my skin. And I had an eating disorder for my whole life. So I've always been really aware of what I look like. I've had like body dysmorphia and I was like put in pageants and modeling and stuff when I was little. So I've just been hyper aware of my looks. I'm just very vain. I had no self-worth besides what I looked like. So I just like took care of myself really well because I would have hated myself if I didn't look perfect. Welcome to your 40s. Thank you, Erin Lee. I'm excited. I thought you were in your 20s. That's awesome. Thank you. So yeah, guys, today's affirmation is I am connected. I have more in common with others than I realize. I see commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. Hey, artificially unintelligent. Nice to see you in here. Thank you for being here. So that's today's affirmation. I was actually just closing the stream, but I stayed to say hi to Michelle. But it's really nice to see you, Michelle. I'm going to go. I haven't been taking my ADHD medication for like a month, but I think I might need it. So I'm experimenting today with taking it again and seeing how my day goes. I'm shocked to see you here, but I'm glad to see you. I had to come on. I had to come on. I really have been going inward and healing a lot of stuff, guys. I can't keep doing this YouTube thing if I'm not healed and healthy and mentally sound. So it was kind of like I had to take a step back to really work on myself and process a lot of trauma that I was going through. W. Michelle, what are those cards? They're this little affirmation deck I got at my local general store. They're made in America. It's called I Am Everything Affirmation Card Deck by Teresa Clark. And I'm counting down the last 30 days of my 30s. So I thought it'd be fun to pick an affirmation from the deck every day. Random lives. I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm going to get back on my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday schedule. I'm going to attempt to do that this week. But I've really been focusing on showing up for myself first before I show up to other people. You guys know that I feel like super dedicated to you guys and super like I owe you guys things. Like when I say I'm going to do something, I owe you that consistency. But at the same time, I owe myself the grace to take a step back when I need it, because without that, I can't come and be here for you guys. So thank you guys for understanding and still being here and like not all unsubscribing from me like overnight. That's like it's really healing for me because it shows that I can still be supported even when I'm not performing. My hair conditioner actually spilled on these, so they actually have hair mask all over them. You know what the crazy thing is? I met my boyfriend who's from Brazil the first night that I used these Brazilian hair products I had. I bought these Brazilian hair products a couple months ago, but I try not to mix too many products because then how do you know which one's working and which one isn't? And for the first time ever, I used it, and that's when we met. How crazy is that? Hi, Michelle, and bye. These cards are little affirmation cards. It's an affirmation deck. You'll be there Sunday. Nice. So yeah, I'll read you guys the first ones. That was number 27. Oh, that's fine. That was number 28. So I started with 30. I am perceptive. My intuition is powerful. When I am unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. I also made a reel on Instagram. You guys should go to my Instagram and like my reel. You guys can see where I'm from. I am ambitious. Was day 29. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is good for all those involved. I am ambitious. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, me too. And then today's is I am connected. I have more in common with others than I realize. I see commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. I should make little shorts for YouTube with these, counting down my 30s, right? So another thing is, guys, I have a lot of trauma and nobody has ever really loved me for myself except for my boyfriend from college. So in this month of trauma, I actually reached out to him and apologized because it was always like he was the fucked up one, but in hindsight, he loved me so much and I was so rejecting of him because I was rejecting of myself. Like I didn't love myself, so the fact that he loved me like disgusted me basically. And he was so dedicated and so beautiful to me, and he's the reason I have my children. I met my ex-husband through him. Basically like started talking to my ex-husband while we were still dating, broke up with him, was dating my ex-husband they worked in the same office. So days later, I like break up with him, which it was a toxic relationship, but he still loved me and we were very close. We still are. And started dating his coworker. Ugh, I really did him dirty. And it just all came flooding to me in April. And I wrote him this whole apology. And then just like that, someone came in my life who loves me just the way that he did. A new relationship can be quite distracting from what I remember. Long story short, I felt like I had a good idea of how the wind was blowing when you seemed better but streamed less. Yeah, you're funny, Shuriken. Yeah. Thank you, Chill Sal. Kind of a host story. Yeah, definitely. And so I apologized to him saying, I'm really sorry, like for taking like you for granted. You were the only person who ever really knew me and loved me anyway. Like he knew me in like my worst. And I've never had that experience of someone seeing the bad side of me and still loving me. I haven't even had people stay loving me when all they saw was a good side. So I don't know why that came up. Healing stuff, going through stuff, releasing stuff. I was on something, but now I forget what I was saying. But anyway, oh yeah, so I have issues because no one's ever actually loved me for who I am. And I've never loved myself for who I am, so I never could even show up as I am to even give anyone a chance to love the real me. And so stepping back from YouTube and just like really doing my real thing and not feeling like I have to perform to get people's attention and and success. I don't have to abandon myself to be successful anymore. And that was like a huge realization. So that's kind of where I'm at in life. Gotta love yourself before getting into a relationship. I always thought I did. The thing is, when you are marinated in shame and self-hate, you think you love yourself, but that's because you don't even know what that feels like. But you always kind of know if you're letting yourself be abused, you always kind of have that little whisper feeling like this isn't normal. Other people aren't letting people treat them like this. Most women would walk away from this, you know? It takes a strong person to do something like that. I met my husband my freshman year of high school. We were friends and started dating when I was 16. The rest is history. We've had to grow together. That's beautiful. And I always wanted something like that. And I always was mourning that I was in my 40s and whenever I met the person I was with, I'd be in my 40s and we would never have that chance to grow together. But it's kind of interesting that now I'm dating a 26-year-old. So it's kind of fun because he is such like an old soul and so mature that I forget that he's younger than me for sure. But it is cool to because I'm like just starting to live my life and he's just starting to live his life. And so we are kind of on the same level, you know. Hey Josh, what's up? Never been to Texas. So yeah, guys, I don't know if you follow my Instagram, but this is us and I love him. It was love at first sight. So we might be soulmates. Taylor, baby, Jasmine. I was just getting off, and then all the girls come in. Your impact on me alone is incredible. You're such a breath of fresh air. I'm making changes too, Michelle. That's like literally giving me money. Just you telling me that. Thank you so much because it's not that fun to share a lot of this stuff. Like, you don't think it's cringe and it's embarrassing and shit. I don't want guys I'm dating seeing me in this state, but I'm doing it because I'm here for a bigger reason. Like I really want to help elevate people. Thank you, Josh from North Texas. Shout out. I'm still here. Hi to all the people I didn't get to greet so far. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Jasmine. You're such a good host, Martin. You guys look so cute. I love the height difference. I didn't even, thank you, Chill. I didn't even realize how tall he was until like a couple days ago. I'm like, is he tall? I think he's tall. Oh my gosh, Pigs, I love to hear and see about your man. It gives me hope. Well, that's another thing. Like, I want him to make videos with me, and I want us to be able to give people hope because when you're in alignment with yourself, you can make 10 years of progress in a year. And I've always said that to you guys on the stream. And that's why I've been trying so hard to get in alignment with myself because God will restore your lost years. And even if you don't believe in God, your lost years can be restored once you're in the right alignment. And I always explain that a laser works because all of the wavelengths of the light are in coherence. They're all flowing exactly the same. And that's what allows a laser to cut through things. A light that I'm looking at right now is diffused light because all the wavelengths are all over the place. Once you get your own wavelengths and coherence, you can make 10 years of progress in a year. And I don't know what will happen with me and this guy. I hope that we're together for a really long time. I would like to be with this man forever. But it really is just amazing to see like how you can instantly click with somebody at 39 years old and it's like you've been together forever, you know? So I don't know. I just think when you're in alignment with yourself and you can connect to yourself and really shut out the outside world for as long as you feel like you need to, you can really transform your whole life. And that's the whole point of my channel. So it's actually really crazy that this is all happening. I just sat down with him the other night and apologized for the hurt I put him through and him to me. It took 10 years for us to be emotionally mature enough to realize we haven't been perfect. Isn't that awesome? Isn't it so liberating and so free to realize you don't have to be perfect to be loved? Accountability is like our greatest gift. It's like the sword and the stone. Being able to take accountability for yourself. And the reason why people can't take accountability for themselves and why I've lacked accountability in the times that I have, and I've asked myself this as I reflect over the past 6 months. So, what am I expecting here? Did I expect to be perfect? Was that the goal? Is that really what I was trying to do? Be perfect? That will never happen. The only thing you can do is take accountability when you're not perfect, you know? Thank you, Chill Sal. Your man's a lucky man. Thank you, Josh. I'm the lucky girl, and he's really lucky too. Taylor, you're talking kind of crazy. You just met this guy. Don't forget ADHD makes you hyper focus on people. Yeah, it's not really like that artificially unintelligent, though. I've definitely I was very, 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 very reserved about the whole thing. And I was very skeptical, but there's also something to be said for when something's going on to just really be like, and I'm being more effusive with it to you, you know, telling you guys about it because I am excited. But no, trust me, that's not lost on me. And there's definitely I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I've been crying a lot. It's a very scary feeling. Hey Siddharth. Now I feel like our marriage has been what we've always wanted it to be. We're really soulmates. We've been through hell and back. I finally feel like we're going to be able to enjoy life. Isn't that amazing? The floodgates of true intimacy that vulnerability can bring in. And I really do think that's a big thing on my channel. Like I've been vulnerable for the first time. You taking any trolls? Yeah, trolls welcome. Instead of staying in fight or flight mode, yeah, enjoy each moment. F it. Exactly. You know, what do I have to lose? So I choose to only believe in the things I want to be true. And I want to believe that we have a beautiful relationship that will continue for a long time. And so I really try to encourage you guys to only believe in what you want to be true, because worrying about an unwanted end or an unwanted outcome is like putting a down payment on buying the things that you don't want. And we say that in the stream, like people are like, oh, I like to prepare for the worst, like hope for the best, prepare for the worst. But no, guys, prepare for the best. You have this whole void between when you want something and the outcome, where you get to choose how you see it. You can choose to be in fear, you can choose to be scared, or you can choose. That's just as delusional as choosing to be positive and choosing to expect the best. So it dawned on me yesterday, if you can choose to worry without knowing, certainly you can choose to be excited and happy without knowing. But that's the thing, guys, hope. They say hope is the last thing in Pandora's box. The reason why we prepare for the worst and hope for the best is because it's painful enough to not have what you want. To compound that pain with the hope for something better and the disappointment of that is tragic. And that's why people find it so hard to plan and expect for the best, because it's bad enough to be disappointed and not getting what you want. It's even worse to have hoped for something better. You know what I'm saying? Do you know? I know it's out there, and I've prayed for that to fall into your lap to elevate your life. Some things you can't heal unless you're in a relationship. That's the thing. Like coming into a relationship with him is really helped me get in touch with myself, in a way. And I feel literally so, oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. No one has ever loved me. I've been in survival mode my whole life. And there's just been something so healing about allowing myself to just be loved and accept that someone could actually do that. And no matter what happens, hey, Frankie, what's up? We love the trolls. What do I do for a living career wise? I'm a YouTuber, a stay at home mom, and I flip houses. How many Red Bulls did you drink? None. I took my Ritalin though today, but I always have high energy. Hey, Yogi, thanks for being here. I have the nerve to wear a cross. I do. I have a lot of nerve, and I think that you guys should all have a lot of nerve, to do whatever the fuck you want to do in your life. But thank you for praying for me. Thank you so much. I've seen and instantly fell for 3 men. The third still has my heart, but I'm available if that happens again. I won't settle for less because I've had it before. If you never settle for anything less than the best, you'll very often get it. Thanks, Mark. Hey, Siddharth. Yes, I do. Hey, Sour Crust. Yes, delusion. It's the delusion solution. But worrying about things, he doesn't, I don't think he watches my YouTube. No. I only believe in what is true, not in what I want to be. Okay, I respect how you decide to live your life. I decide to live my life a little bit differently, because you're in delusion regardless. When you don't know how the ending of something is going to be and you're expecting the worst, that's also a delusion because you don't know. So I'm just choosing a more positive delusion than you, and it really helps my life turn out great. I love the trolls. Frankie, pop off, King. The new form of delusions are echo chambers. Sure, yeah, that's part of it for sure. I'm glad you were able to get your prescription. I wasn't. I'm taking an old one from a bottle from travel. I have my physical where I'm going to get it, refilled or whatever. But yeah, I didn't drink any Red Bulls. I am naturally very high energy. And yeah, I have prayed so much. And I continue to pray. I trust that God has me. I trust that things are always working out for me, even when it doesn't look like they are, because I either win or I learn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, only what's up, guys? Thank you. I'm not actually trying hard at all. This is just me, Vladimir. You're beautiful and cute and human, never change. Thank you. We definitely have the same chill vibes. Yeah, chill Sal. I'm Chill Taylor. Should I change my name? But yeah, I really am trying to allow myself to be open to something real and just kind of letting myself fall in love, because if you meet someone that you're so connected with and you feel like you have love at first sight with them, what are you doing by projecting some negative expectation on it? You know, Leica, you see my videos? Nice, Josh. I actually, I'm building a house in California. I need a general contractor in California. You're from Peru. Hey, hola, Franco. Buenos dias. I'll stop trolling. You have lost a ton of weight. Oh, Jay, thanks. Yeah, so I started at 155 pounds. Now I'm like 139, and I've just basically stopped eating at night, stop numbing myself out with social media, with TV, and I've been cutting the carbs. I've been taking walks, but basically not binge eating. And I cut heavy cream out of my coffee a couple days ago. So amen. You're battling demons. Yeah, for some reason I think you have Av. I don't, but yeah, guys, that's it. That's the slut date. I have a boyfriend now and I love him, and He is amazing, and I'm not idealizing him. He's amazing. He's literally the male version of me, and I'm amazing. I'm not even fronting. Like, I really am amazing. If you projected those negative feelings, you'd be self-sabotaging. Exactly. I've been using ChatGPT as my therapist. Although, careful with using ChatGPT as your therapist because it gives you confirmation bias. Would you rather forget your most painful memory or forget the person who gave you your happiest one? I feel like those are what? One's good and one's bad. I don't think that that's not a real question. If you chase butterflies, they will flee. And if you're afraid of your horse will throw you. Be still and know I am God. There you go. Thanks, Jordan. Guys, thanks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hey, Frankie, I love you. Yeah, they're jealous of my confidence. We don't have haters anymore, guys. It's 2025. We have people who hate themselves and project that onto us. Be real. People don't see the world as it is. They see the world as they are. And actually, I was thinking about I'm very fearful to fall in love. And I was thinking about like my past trauma and my expectations. And the quote, to a hammer, everything is a nail. So to these haters, everything is something to hate, you know? I literally haven't seen you for a while. You look great before, but damn, sis thing. And you were trolling me? I don't remember my trolls. I just appreciate everyone being in here. Use Meta AI to organize yourself. Where do you access that? I've never even heard of that, Martin. Yes, I'm disrespecting the cross. Why don't you let God deal with it? Why don't you let God judge me? Okay, worry about yourself, Frankie. Right? Only God can judge me, so let him take care of it. Do you even believe in God if you think that what are you his strongest soldier, Frankie? Are you contracted by God? Something tells me not because you're a troll in a YouTube live stream. Bro, that's not godly at all. Jealous of your boyfriend. Just kidding. All the best. Thank you guys for being happy for me. Thank you, Briefcase Show. Thanks for all being in here, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. It seems like we have a lot of new people coming in, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Michelle, my best friend Jessica. So I met him right after I went out with Jessica. She was streaming with me, and the last thing I said was, maybe I'll meet someone. Você direto. Você dating a Brazilian man. Bom dia. Hey, Nana Blue. I've been learning Portuguese. How can you not like Taylor? She's good. She's good vibes. It's people who hate themselves. You feel offended for God. Don't worry. I think God can handle himself. I don't think he needs you out here on YouTube fighting his battles, bro. But thanks, Briefcase Joe. So yeah, so Jessica saw me fall in love with him. So I walked in the bar with all the girls and I was like, I love this man. I'm like, look at the way he's standing. Look at his nose. Oh my God. He had a little Mother Mary thing on, or Our Lady of Appreciata. I trolled twice today, but I didn't get disrespectful. Gotta remember, my mother never taught me to be a piece of shit. Does anyone watch I Think You Should Leave? You're from Lima, Peru. Nice. I'm from New York. The stream is about reinventing my entire life from scratch. I've been streaming since November, making monthly themes of self-improvement. My life hit rock bottom. I was engaged to somebody who had a secret family and a secret cocaine addiction who divorced his wife to date me. And it was really a bad time. He was very abusive and it brought me down to rock bottom in my life as I was coming up to my 40th birthday and I was really not feeling good. And I was like, fuck it. I decided to take control of my life and set out on a mission to become the happiest, hottest, most successful version of myself by my 40th birthday, which is happening in 27 days. I have way more supporters than trolls, Sidar. Thank you. So that's what the stream is about. Stumbled on your page. You're new. John, thank you for being in here. The baby knows I used to be a piece of shit. Ah! The baby knows. All right. But you know what? This is barely slick back. This is pushback at best. You look about 47, bro. Let's be real. I look 27 and you know it. Hello, Chantik. Hi. Terima kasih. Selamat pagi. He's speaking Indonesian. What to work for? I had to lose 15 pounds. I gained a lot of weight. I still have a bunch of belly fat to lose, but now I don't hate myself anymore. Let your listeners know it's a time out soon. What? Time for sloppy steaks at Trefani's. They can stop you from ordering a sloppy steak, but they can't stop you from ordering a steak and a glass of water. Did you think you'd have a man for your 40th? I never thought I'd have a man. Grace, thank you. I looked at my daughter. Thank you. I've been whitening them. I have the stuff from the dentist. I never thought I'd have a man. I literally was so hyper independent from all my trauma. And I was like, I'm going to be alone forever. And I was fine with that, guys. You know, I embarked on a journey to grow my YouTube, make $30 million because I was like, yo, I'm going to be alone forever. I might as well get rich. I'm wondering if the bone lives in McGuacho yet. For some reason, I feel like Debo might be able to see right through people. She is, and she has not met him yet. But Dylan did. I gave her the option and she declined, which totally respect her, but she'll meet him at our Memorial Day barbecue at my sister's. Hey, thanks, Lotus Flower. That's cool that you come in at those times because we get into a lot of different stuff. There's something in your teeth. Oh, there isn't. Let's see. How does he feel about dating older? He says that he's older in his mind. He's an old soul. He's always had older girlfriends. No, wait, please stop. Let me go first. I'm doing something. What's that one from? I'm missing that reference from I Think You Should Leave. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being in here. I really appreciate you guys all being here. I am going to get back on my schedule, my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday live stream grind. I have been vlogging the last 30 days of my 30s. I'll be 40 on June 11th. And yeah, my whole channel is just documenting the journey of reinventing my life and turning it into the life of my dreams to inspire and motivate you guys to make your life the best it can be. We set monthly themes every month. This month's theme is fat loss. I have cut down carbs. After this is done, I'm going to go take a walk. That's a fast food order when he pays for the person behind him. 55 nuggets every time. That shit is so funny. What's so funny about it is 55. How 55 is the universal number of like as many as you can imagine. It's so funny. Some men like the maturity of older women. My husband's 4 years younger than me. Yeah, Mama Hen, he's really mature and he's really like godly and spiritual. So I think he just knew a real one when he saw it. He just saw me and was like, that is what is good and I'm gonna lock it down, you know? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. So real quick, Lotus Flower, I'll go over, I was working on this content plan. So next month, we're going to focus on joy and fun, right? It's going to be turning summer. And I think a lot of us are in like doom scrolling and this is hope core, you know? And so I really want to, Miss Botox, where you been? Hey, I've been falling in love with my new man. But I actually had to reschedule my Botox appointment because I got laser last week and I thought I could get Botox just as soon as like my actual skin healed. But apparently if you get Botox after you get laser, it could spread in a weird way because your skin still has heat underneath it. Yeah, why are you still here then? You're a fan. It's fan behavior. Thanks, Chip. I appreciate you guys, all your compliments. So May is fat loss, summer glow up, right? So every month we set a theme and then every week we focus on a theme. So on Friday, we get together and talk about how the week went. Saturday, I show you guys this. Thank you guys. Sorry if I lagged. I got a phone call. But yeah, guys, we set a theme of the month every month and then we set a focus of the week. So on Friday, we talk about how it went, celebrate Friday. Saturday, I show you guys all the lifestyle stuff I'm doing to work on that theme of the week. Sunday, we do a Sunday weekly reset because a good week doesn't start on Monday. A good week starts on Sunday. We do meal prep. We do, you know, just life reset stuff. And then on Monday, we lock back in for that week's focus. Guys, Cowboy's our competition. There is no competition. There is no competition with Cowboy. I'm telling you, this guy is in a class of his own, in a league of his own. But I'm kind of like the same type of person. There's very few people I'm going to meet in real life that are on my level. And I'm not saying that to be conceited. I work so hard on myself every day. I have been through hell and I still keep going. I have more financial success than pretty much anybody I know in real life. And it's from literally pure hard work since I'm 12 years old. Bye, Ryan. So I'm sharing it with you. And I think I was shy and embarrassed to like say that kind of stuff because I don't want to be called conceited, but I don't give a shit. I'm here to help you guys. I'm entirely fake. I'm in my 30s. Oh, you're crazy. I'm real as they come. You witnessed a female DJ on YT live stream who started twerking for fun. Oh, that's funny. Excuse me, ma'am. How do Eskimos build their home? Igloos them together. Speaking of Eskimos, Inuk, has anyone seen the Netflix show North of North? Yes, laugh. I'm a narcissist. And you're watching me. How crazy is that? Is this what your algorithm sent you? Sus. Maybe you need Jesus. I weighed 298 7 months ago. I weighed 258. Great job. My boyfriend weighed himself on my scale. I guess he hasn't weighed himself since he's like been in America in February. He comes out, he's like, I lost 20 pounds. I'm like, baby, good job. So yeah, talking about oneself is a way to conceal oneself unless you're a YouTuber with a self-improvement YouTube channel in which you're sharing your journey to help other people follow you. Hey, Faiza, shout out. You're looking super hot, blonde Italian. Thank you. Turns out he's Italian too. His family immigrated to Brazil from Italy. Brazil has the largest populations of Italians out of Italy, I think. Of course he would lose weight not being in a, but no, he lost weight from coming to America. He's been working out. Hi, Landon. What's up? All right, guys, it's hard to keep up with the comments with so many people trolling, but yes, I'm in my 30s, not for long, about to be in my 40s, guys. So we are counting down the last 30 days of my 30s. I'm feeling it. I'm excited. We have viewers in here, guys. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe and like the stream if you like it. We are reinventing ourselves and we're working hard, every man, woman, and child, to be the best version of ourselves. We're creating our own dream lives. We're stepping into it. I have been going through it for 6 months here live, and then I walked into my soulmate in a bar. Someone said I put on weight. I said, yeah, I used to be 8 pounds. Yeah, right. I used to be 2 pounds in my mom's belly. Wait, you got a boyfriend now? It was only last month. You were on Tinder. Yep, it was only last month. Things can change in an instant, guys, especially when you are in the right alignment. And I think I met him because I was doing all this stuff to take care of myself. Yeah, he lost weight because of all the stress I caused him. Yeah, he might have lost weight because of something. Yeah. Hey, Drew, what's up? I can't get off the stream now because we have a bunch of new viewers. So I gotta rep the brand. But I don't know. I was finished with the stream and then y'all came in. Thanks, Zach. Guys, make sure to subscribe. I'm from Long Island. I'm from the Hamptons. Background check the dude. I have. He has a very public Instagram. He has family members that are now following me on Instagram. He's shared pictures of me with his family. I've seen him send pictures of me to his parents. So what's with the inconsistent uploads? I thought Friday to Monday. Did you change that? Yeah, I had a nervous breakdown, Mr. Burberry. So every single month I've been setting a theme. So May's theme is summer glow up and fat loss. April's was mental clarity and organization. And in as much in April, I cut my phone addiction. I stopped all the addictive behaviors I was doing. I stopped taking my ADHD medication just to get like a real baseline on how I felt day to day. And all of my trauma came forward and I had a nervous breakdown. And I also am really working hard on fostering like abundance mentality and not feeling a lack mentality, right? Anything meant for you to have, hey guys, like the stream if you didn't like it yet. Anything meant for you guys to have will be there for you when you're in alignment and you're healthy. You don't have to be unhealthy. We've been together for like 2 weeks. Hey, in Israel, what's up? He has his own money. Yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, top notch. I feel great. My ex-husband is married to his new wife in China. Hey, you single? No, I'm not. You think you're going to be able to get a dog? Nice, do it. A nervous breakdown is when you just snap and you can't take any more stress. I destroyed a lot of shit in my house. I broke a lot of stuff and I just wasn't okay. And I had some conflict with some of my family members that brought up a lot of trauma in me and I had to heal it and I did. And now I'm back better than ever. Thank you, Siddharth. I feel really lucky too. Norma esa mujer una osa. ¿Qué es una osa, Jorge? So yeah, guys, I am basically here. So I've been doing, I read some affirmation cards. I got these I am everything because I'm in the last 30 days of my 30s. So before, if you guys are new to the stream, we read a couple of affirmations. I'm an energy healer and stuff like that too. So I'm here to help elevate consciousness of humanity. We're kind of in like a dark space of humanity right now. And I think that's by design to make us feel scared. We're all addicted to the phones. The whole porn thing, obviously, is like a sign of the times. There's not feminine women. There's no masculine men. Thank you, Zach. So what days now? I'm going to go back to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But when I'm ready, I'm going to try to come back tomorrow. You're a 26 male, height 5'5", no girlfriend. What should I do? Work on yourself, get in the gym, build your money, make money, get strong, do masculine things, and you'll attract a good feminine woman. I have a lot of Nigerian money. Thanks, Mike. Welcome to all the new people. Taylor's great. Give us a like and subscribe. Thanks, Martin. Resi 4 fans, the best mod. Thank you. A lot of conflict happens within yourself. Once you start to stand your ground with people around you, the internal war gets so much easier. Yo, thank you, Mr. Burberry. I do. The way that people have started to respect me since I put my foot down and started healing all of this like toxic trauma, toxic shame, people pleasing, walk all over me, codependent bullshit is unbelievable. Thank you, Mr. Burberry. Let's read these. These are the last 3 days affirmations, right? And I'm doing it with God. I pray every day for strength. I am perceptive. My intuition is powerful. When I am unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. That's why I let myself fall in love with this guy. Like I actually was just like, yo, this is a real thing. I know on the black man, I'm not dating anybody. Yes, I have dated black men. I don't only date one race, but currently my boyfriend is Brazilian. What do you mean there's no masculine men? In my house it's 1954, outside it's 2025. I put my wife in her place and she knows. Yeah. I didn't say there's no maybe I said that, but I'm hyperbolizing. There's a lack of masculinity and a lack of femininity and kind of like a gender war between men and women. And I'm here to try to reset that with feminine energy and respect for men. Love the vibes here. Unfortunately, I got to go. I'll try to be here more often. Thank you so much, Tosala. Subscribe. I'll find your comment and subscribe. That was a top-notch comment. What did Mr. Burberry say? Congratulations on your new man. Yeah, so I've been healing a lot of the conflict within myself, and my entire outside world has started to like transform in a very, very quick way, you know? I am ambitious. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all those involved. I am ambitious. So that was day 29. We're counting down the last 30 days of my 30s. I'm about to turn 40. And I started live streaming in November, doing a total life reinvention journey, sharing the reinvention of my life from rock bottom after I married. I almost married a toxic, abusive narcissist who had a secret wife and a secret family and a secret cocaine addiction, children, babies. It was really, really dark. And so I was 38 years old at the rock bottom of my life. And I was like, I am not going into my 40s feeling like this. And so that's what my whole channel is about. 28, I am connected. This is today's affirmation. We have 28 days of my 30s left. Tickle the like button. Share good news with people that are really happy for you. Well, that's the thing. I actually had to learn that some people are not happy for me. And instead of trying to get their approval and trying to make them be happy for me, I noted that. I clocked that and said, okay, I don't need to tell them about things if they're not happy with me or whatever. I've been divorced for 13 years, Dawn. I was talking about a guy I was engaged to 3 years ago, but relax, relax. Your hatred for your incel is showing, Dawn. Relax. Thank you, Jasmine. I just got a bunch of my jewelry repaired and I got my engagement ring made into a necklace and I got my tennis bracelet cleaned and I got my other tennis bracelet fixed. You know the drill. Yeah, Nana Blue. Thank you guys so much for being here. So today's affirmation is I am connected. I have more in common with others than I realize. I see commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. So yeah, guys, that is the slut date, right? Yes, I know I'm a whore. I'm a slut. Yeah, I know. My boyfriend knows how slutty I am too. Michael, what up? What up? Where's the rest of that shirt? I'm wearing two shirts, homie. Rest of the shirt. I have two shirts on. God damn. I'm genuinely happy for having a man in her life. She deserves it. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't block anybody. My mods would have blocked you, John. You'll probably get blocked again. Keep up the good work. You're trying to get connected. Get connected to yourself first. You're Brazilian. You don't let your wife wear clothes like that. Nice, nice. It sounds like your wife's the one with the lack of standards because my boyfriend respects the way that I choose to look, knowing that the way that I dress does not dictate my value as a woman. Hey, it's me, Maine. What's up? It's me, Long Island. I'm the man you want. No, you're not. I can promise you that. So yeah, yesterday I went over to his house and while he cooked me dinner, I was able to plan some content out. Oh, that's what I kept forgetting to say, guys. So meeting this man for the first time in my life, I feel peace. I didn't even understand what that would feel like because I've always been chasing validation and success and achievement and being skinny. Thanks, Grace. I love the trolls. They provide a good forum for my comedy here. I was chasing love and unavailable men because I was unavailable to myself my whole life. And since locking in with this guy, I feel so relaxed, so calm. Like, listen how quiet. Listen how quiet. Yeah, block my channel, Jorge. Bye. Love you. So like, listen, guys, listen to how like I never stop talking, but like, listen how quiet it is when I do. Deep breath and gratitude break. What are you guys grateful for? Think about something you're grateful for and take a deep breath. In my feminine. Cool, Don. You used to be cool. You were cooking, not too much anymore. Bro, is English your second language? Because you're using the wrong spelling of words. Hey, Fluffy, nice to see you. The peace that I feel with this person, that is what was like an indicator to me that like this man is good for me. Peace. I have peace. Like, someone loves me for who I actually am. I'm not pretending to be someone else I am to get his love. And it's like the peace that this relationship has brought me is really unbelievable. And all the work I did in April to get mental clarity. So it's not just him. I got off my phone. I stopped eating at night. I stopped watching the news. And now I literally have like mental clarity for the first time in my entire life. Thank you so much for being in here, Fluffy. Um, So basically, I'm able to like sit there, and even though he's cooking and we're talking, like I'm able to sit there. I'm able to get my ideas onto paper. I'm able to plan videos. I'm able to film. Hey, they watch me because I'm smart. Yeah, you know, Dylan, you get it. I have so much peace. So, guys, here, let's talk about some stuff. So, we do live reading. I do cosplay kind of stuff. So, I was able to write down kind of like the main buckets of content that I'm going to be making more of on the channel, right? Double tap, hit the like. I will tell you about it in 6 months, Don. Come back to the stream. I'll give you an update on what happens. Yeah, the rest is all work. Good. Well, I've been alone for my whole life. I'd be honored to be able to do that, to have to do the hard work in a relationship. I've done the hard work in relationships where people hated me. So the idea that I could do hard work in a relationship with someone that loves me is such a privilege. Thanks, Jasmine. Hey, from Turkey, Cindy Seviyorum Çak Irfan. Thanks for being here. Alice in Wonderland. These are videos I'm making, right? My Alice in Wonderland reading, obviously. I thought it'd be fun to do live reading slowly for people learning English, like my boyfriend who could watch it, you know? And then that was rude. Sometimes I can be rude. I'm sorry. Do pranayama for 5 to 10 minutes daily, a form of yoga. I'm going to start with pranayama. Good one. I'm doing that because I feel a little bit ungrounded because I'm like all up in this like crazy little love at first. Bans. Oh, Don, you just earned yourself a band. I'll take trolling, but we're not going to take racism. I just banned you. Just commenting. So Algo, thank you, Nico. Vans, I'm here. Homegirl, still on. Taylor TV is this mother lover. Yee! What's up, Vans? I love you. I was talking about you in the beginning. I had to take a step back from everything because I had a nervous breakdown. I like lost my damn mind. So I really needed to regain my mental health, but I'm back, fans. Thank you so much for being there for me. And I'm sorry I've been silent. I love you too, Andrew. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, guys. Read slowly. Yeah. Have you read End of Time? No, Love Bug. What's it about? I've been reading right now. My book club, we got Make Your Bed. It's a book about discipline, the life changing magic of discipline, basically. You'll give me $100, prove it, super chat it. I'll take trolling for 600, Alex. Doo-doo-doo. That little sound. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, Shadow Spear, what's up? Hey, Tyra, thank you. So we got Alice in Wonderland reading in costume. We have my morning show, obviously. Monthly habit of the month. My habit for April was reading. My habit for May will be breathing. I'm going to do the pranayama in May. So let's do that. Oh, Alu Anulam Vilom, is that alternate nostril? Anulam Vilom? I know Anulam Vilom. I just don't remember what it is. Couple body, is that into the sacral? I've done both of those. Couple body and Anulum Vilom. Okay, couple body and Anulum Vilom. Okay, guys, I'm going to do that. That's my monthly habit. What are you guys going to do to get yourself where you need to go? So every month we set a theme. Every week we set a focus on the theme, and we're all working towards our best life. Hey, Wisco, it's nice to see you. I messaged you on Insta. You never replied. Don't tell me you lost logs, girl. I see all your stories. Oh, no, no, no. I just haven't been checking my DMs because it's really overwhelming to me. I can only right now do the things that I just feel like doing and nothing that stresses me out. Reading my messages, I haven't read my emails. I've had an email from Martin for weeks. I just assume that anybody who really supports and understands what I've been going through, and it's been fucking crazy. So anyways, yeah, I'm sorry that I've been silent. I'm going to get back on it. I just really needed to take some time to get back to myself. Can you read slowly so I can see? I'm used to the fast talking from you. Oh, read this slowly? I meant reading books like Alice in Wonderland slowly, you know? I think you're amazing, Stephen Dodd. My boyfriend and I literally speak in our second language because we love each other and we just want to talk. All right. So a monthly habit of the month. So if you guys can ask yourself, what's one thing you could focus on this month to get you closer to the life that you want? Thank you, Cole. All good, Taylor. I understand. It's good to see you back. Thank you, Vance. I really went through some really dark shit. Resi, I missed a live. I'm very sorry about that too. So yeah, I want to do monthly habits in the stream. Mine's going to be pranayama. After the stream, I'm going to take my walk and do my breath work. I'm working on something called the garden in your mind, where I talk about planting the thoughts that you want to grow and the natural cycles of life. There's a time to plant seeds, nurture plants, harvest, and then dormancy, you know? Um, I could focus on doing what I already was doing, which is working hard and staying positive and putting the energy into the world that I want to get back. There you go, Bradley. Is there one specific action that you can incorporate into your routine every day for this month that would get you closer to those goals? Whether it's maybe making a gratitude list first thing you wake up, starting your morning with some affirmations. These are called, in Neville Goddard thought theory, these are called SATs, states akin to sleep. When you're waking up and going to sleep, it's a very fertile time to reprogram your mind, basically. Crazy bitches love plants, energy, and astrology. Sure, sure. So yeah, and then I have, let's see, the book club. I want to do a book club, right? So I want to be reading a book with you guys every month. And I want to obviously make my countdown to 40 videos. And Hot Girls Save Money, clearly, money saving videos, master meal prep solution. So yeah, I've just been kind of trying to get clear on the actual content I want to be making. And in May, we're doing our summer glow up for fat loss. I'm trying to lose 5% body fat this month. I'm trying to lose 5% body fat overall. You can lose a half a percent to a percent a week. So conservatively, it should take me 2 months to lose this weight. Am I from the hood? I actually am. Brian, thank you for encouraging people to like and subscribe. You feel like I'm single? Well, you'd be wrong. Where's a picture of my man? My man, my man, my man. He's a cowboy, like a real one, like a Brazilian rodeo cowboy rider. So yeah, no, I'm not single anymore. I have a boyfriend now. Alpha, you're here. Hey, chick, hope everything's doing well. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, you also have to make sure you have all of your notifications on. You have to have them set to all. How is it you can see the hood in people? How is it you can see the good in people? I can see the hood and the good in people. Hopefully, y'all can see the hood in me because it's in there. He has my favorite picture of him on his Instagram. It was before he came to America, and it said, "The pawn may leave the station, but like the station never leaves the pawn." You feel like I've been divorced before. Ah, cool feeling. How have you been? I've been doing great. Thank you, Rasha. Thanks, Sunny. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. The live is about making your life the best you can possibly be. I never said I'm a gangsta, but I mean, you don't know me. I don't come on here and talk about the gangster shit I do because it's illegal. So it's like, it wouldn't be very gangster of me to be here like, I commit crimes. Oh, teacher, you forgot the homework. I'm not going to sit here and narc myself. Like, damn, glad you're following my recommendation. Sid Hart, that was a great recommendation, and I think I need it. Mad energy, lucky man. Thanks, ya mom. I actually saw someone today when I dropped the girls off at school. I drove Daphne and a couple of her friends to school because it was raining, and someone has the license plate on their truck. Ya mom. Who's going around with that? What are you talking about? Making my life the best it can be. I do crimes. Yeah, guys, I've done crimes that don't have statutes of limitations. Like, I'm not going to sit here and talk about them on live stream, please. I got arrested for disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, and trespassing, and I represented myself in court and got most of the charges dropped. Morning, beautiful from good morning, beautiful. Wow, lady, I'm from San Diego, California. I work now at Southwest Airlines. It's nice to see you again, Ricardo. What's up? So yeah, June, we're going to work up on fun and joy. And I'm going to share with you guys a lot of the stuff I do to make my life fun and joyful. I'm going to take you out to my little backyard homestead. We're going to do gardening. And then this is the third house that I've renovated from scratch. I'm like a contractor. So we're going to strap on the old tool belt. I'm going to teach you guys how to use tools. I'm going to teach you guys how to do simple home improvement projects. Actually, let me tell you guys what I'm going to do. Right here, behind that mirror, there's a sink. There's a utility sink in my laundry room. I'll show you. Okay. So I have a whole studio and kitchenette down here. I want to be able to rent this out on Airbnb one day. And also, I just enjoy having my own apartment downstairs for YouTube and everything I do. My boyfriend. So we have this sink right here, right? And I was never able to put a sink in the space because of the way that the plumbing is laid out. But this wall isn't load bearing, right? The load goes this way. So the plumbing is right there in that wall. So where I have this mirror, I finally realized I had an aha moment when I was sitting here having coffee with my boyfriend. I can knock this wall out. I'm going to knock this wall out. I think I'm going to knock it all the way out. I'm going to take this part. I'm obviously going to leave the king stud here because this is, where the door is. I might need to keep this. I'm not sure. I can take all of this out, replumb a sink, put a sink cabinet and a little bar sink right here, and then some shelves with plates and cups because I have everything I need to cook down here. Like we cooked a whole dinner in the garden and out here. But what I don't have is a sink outside in the main space. And you don't want to be going in the laundry room to use a sink. Thanks for 100 likes, guys. So subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to use tools. I did all that trim behind my bed. I did all the door frames. I did everything in this house with my dad. It's the third house I've renovated from scratch. And I just got all new tools and all new yard tools. I'm going to be building an outdoor kitchen. I'm going to be, what do you guys think? That's a great idea for the sink in there. Thank you, Alpha, for encouraging everyone to subscribe. I have a boyfriend. I do. Yeah, Jonathan. I love when you say my boyfriend. It's so crazy to say it. Do it. What are you waiting for? I had the thought yesterday, brother. I'm waiting for, it to be a new day with sunlight so I can, get my tools out. You fucking moron. I'm from Long Island, from the Hamptons. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Where do you have the basketball? I'm doing great, Chisholm. It sounds very surreal to say I have a boyfriend, and secretly I'm scared that he'll just stop liking me overnight and I'll look like an idiot. But guys, you think I care about looking like an idiot after everything I've been through? I don't give a shit. It'll be real. It'll be real. He like straight up hard launched me on his Instagram to like all of his friends and family. So it's the least I can do. He's my boyfriend. I'm not going to say he's some guy I'm dating. He is my boyfriend. We are like, honestly, when you meet someone who's like real like that you want to be with, like, what's the point of playing all these American dating games? Why not just be like, I want to be with you. Let's see where it goes. What are we going to do? I dropped my chapstick and I really want it. No, I didn't. What are we going to do? Dance around it? What's the point? Who does that help? Hey, Shiny Reborn. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for liking the stream, sending hearts. If you haven't liked the stream, just take a moment to like it. So yeah, guys, June is going to be all about fun and joy. May is all about summer glow up. June is going to be about fun and joy. And then July and August are going to be purely construction months. I also have a lot more organization to do. I don't want to do any more home improvement projects until I have the house in order, because it's very hard to do construction when the house is messy. 100% crib. Congratulations. I'm a Long Islander. Yes. Check out this. I showed you guys my one Mother's Day bouquet that I made. This is like literally $30 of grocery store flowers. So stick with me if you guys want to learn how to do flower arranging. I was supposed to do a flower school class, but my mom came early on Mother's Day. And I wasn't able to do what I planned to do on my stream. But this is like literally like $60 of grocery store flowers into like 3 of the most beautiful bouquets I've ever seen in my life. There's a huge pink one upstairs. You guys want to go upstairs? Is it pink? Ha! I'm funny. I thought you'd never ask. It's funny you should ask. It actually is pink. Yeah, please excuse my studio, or don't. I really don't care what you think about me. But I am doing construction. So I have been getting the garage cleaned out. I'm building a shed. So that'll make like the biggest difference in the construction situation of the house. The house is actually trashed right now because I've been spending all my free time with this man. But today I took my ADHD medicine. I'm going to lock in. I was out late last night. We keep like partying on weekdays and shit. So please excuse me. But I just wanted to show you this gorgeous bouquet that I made. This is the other one. Guys, the white one, both of those I showed you, and this one. And the one I gave to my mom was like $70 of flowers. No more foraging streams. That was a foraging video. I'll forage. You guys want to go on the forest and see what we can eat? Let's go. Let's go right now. No, just kidding. It's raining. I have moonflower seeds. What are moonflower streams? What's my IQ? It's very high. I've never taken like a legit IQ test, but I've taken like little IQ test, and I have a very, very high IQ. Is it pink? It is pink. My outfit's pink. This is pink. I didn't have coffee because I decided to take, it is pink. This is Daphne's Dior lip oil. I guess her stepmom. She's not really her stepmom. It's like her father's wife. But so technically it's her stepmom, but they don't really have a relationship, so it's not. So I found it in the truck. I guess she's not really about it. So I was like, maybe I'll like it. Look at this. Is all the stuff Dylan did for me for Mother's Day. He made that by hand. He put all these balloons up. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh my God, it's so cute. So yeah, I got the Dior lip oil, and it was actually like leaking. So it had like schmutz all over it, but let's see what it looks like. Yeah, guys, this is my body. Sorry that it's so fucking offensive to you. Everyone's on OnlyFans. Everyone's watching TikToks of underage girls, and this is offensive. That's, you guys, you don't see the world as it is. You see the world as you are. If you think there's something disgusting about the way that I look, it means you're disgusting. No, my ADHD med is a child dose of Ritalin. Dylan's so heartfelt and intentional like you. Yeah. So Pedro met my son, and he was saying how smart he was. I'm like, Dylan is me. Like, we are the same. Daphne and I are very similar too. It's not as overtly obvious. Daphne and I literally will like do the same. Like, it's so creepy how me and Daphne are the same. You're kind of fat. Yeah. PHAT. All right, here you go. Oh, that does feel good. A girl I follow on Instagram is always like going like this, like, I guess she has bigger lips because like she's putting it on. She's just like, I don't wear lip gloss. I only wear Aquaphor. But like, I don't know. Looks like Aquaphor to me. What's your educational background? I have an international affairs. I have a bachelor's degree in international affairs and then a bunch of like other certifications for energy healing and stuff like that. I went to college in Boston for international affairs. I worked in the European Union Parliament as an assistant to a member of European Parliament from Poland. So I've worked in European government and I have an international affairs degree with a minor in Middle Eastern studies, but I got pregnant as soon as I graduated college accidentally. So I've always been a stay-at-home mom and a housewife, and I renovate houses so that I can make money while I stay home with my kids, and I homeschooled my children. So that's me. I'm so cringe. Thank you, CML, for noticing. She makes those noises too. What do you mean? What noises? Like we do the same things. Like we'll just be like we'll say something and then we'll both be like, so, or like, I don't know. Like we'll both like say the same thing. It's like literally creepy. Here I am doing nothing with my life. Yeah, I own almost $1 million home in the Hamptons in cash. It's the third house I've owned. I have 2 healthy, happy, successful children in advanced classes. I'm the happiest person that I know in real life. I'm beautiful, I'm healthy, and I look about 15 years younger than I am. But yes, I'm doing nothing with my life. Bitch, I fucking built this cabinet, so go scratch. All right? Doing nothing with my life. This is grocery store flowers. Doing nothing with my life. Sacrilegious. How dare you say that to me? Whoa. You know, the more people hate me, the more I know that I'm onto something. I'll tell you that. So yeah, guys, I have my lemon water here. I had to order more stevia. These lemons were like really fat and like pulpy. Anna, I love you. You're my friend. Thank you for always being in my stream. People are mean because they hate themselves. I amaze. I highlight people's unhappiness. I can live with that. I'm trying to help you guys. And a lot of people who troll me wind up actually being a fan. Oh, guys, I'm also on a sourdough journey. So, this is a gift that my boyfriend brought me on our first date because he remembered that I said I like succulents. It's a heart, and he gave it to me in a pink bag. Are you kidding me? Is that glass from IKEA? Bitch, you know it. Yeah, Sharon. You know you don't have any of that. Why would you be so unkempt? I'm 40 years old. I'm flawless. Unkempt. I look like a freaking ballerina. Oh yeah, guys, I'm on a sourdough journey. Unkempt. If I was unkempt, would I only use cast iron cookware? Y'all are fucking tripping. I kind of do like to explain it though, Resi. It's kind of satisfying. Men of culture, we meet again. Hey, Isaac Fitzgerald, what's up? Super sveche. Hey. So check it out. I fed my sourdough. I'm fat. Yeah, baby, I'm fat. You're right. I am. It's so disgusting. I know. All right. So this is day 3 of feeding my starter. So we all decided, it's bubbling. So we all decided, me and 2 of my sister and our sister best friend, like our sister friend, we decided to get some starter on Mother's Day. She delivered it to us. And then we started feeding it together. So we're all like on the sourdough journey together so we can help, you know? Yeah, I'm a mess. I made my kids eggs for breakfast. I'm super glad to hear you found someone, Bestie. Hey, Margie, what's up? Nice to see you. You're old school. Thank you. I love it too. You're from Sierra Leone. Nice. I'm from Long Island. I'm really happy too, Alpha. He does treat me well. That's okay. I haven't even been streaming, Alpha. I've been taking care of myself and my family. Literally bought my first cast iron pan a week ago. I've never felt so kept together in my life. I use that, and I use enameled cast iron. This is my cast iron grill pan. This is my cast iron pan. Yeah, I only use cast iron, and I don't use any chemicals or anything like that. Hi, love from Carol. Hey, Carol. What are you thinking of the theme for your birthday? I saw a really funny meme on Instagram that said, I want to have a birthday party where I tell everybody to dress up as different versions of me. So maybe like an Eras Tour themed birthday party. So after I threw my boyfriend a birthday party in the garden, it was so sweet and so cute. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream, make sure to like the stream, okay? It's so funny how so many people know nothing and act like they know everything about you spending 1 minute in the stream. They just hate themselves. We see it for what it is in the stream. They're not fooling us. So I threw him the cutest, sweetest little garden party because I did, and now I want to throw one for myself. So on my actual birthday, I'm throwing myself a garden party. But on the night of the 28th, my friends are coming into town, and my best friends from Long Island. We're going to a private Japanese karaoke room. We're doing karaoke, going out to the club, partying all night. We're staying in an Airbnb on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, and then we're going to the a bathhouse, like a sauna, a spa all day. So I'm really excited for that. Keep your value, always highlight this. You're a really classy woman. Thanks, Siddharth. I'm excited to do my breath work. It is what it is, really. It is what it is. Hey, John, what's up? Anna, Sir Srekandan Majki Ti Zalim Od Skra. I wish I understood, Anna, but I love you. Thanks for being here. So, guys, usually I would get everything in a neutral, but I'm so happy. So I got it in yellow. Isn't that funny? But this is a little sourdough starter kit. So it comes with these little silicone bannetons that you proof your bread in. It comes with a jar so I can actually feed my starter in here and then keep track of how much it's rising. Some of my best performing content was when I was trying to make sourdough bread on YouTube Shorts and failing miserably. People are like, this is too good. Yellow mellow. And so yeah, so it's got a temperature. Oh, that's a thermometer? What the fuck is this? I don't know. I'll read the paper inside, but so this is the little feeding band. So you can keep track of like the times you're feeding it and the days it's been fed. And then your sourdough starter isn't ready to bake with. It's not strong enough to bake with until it doubles within a certain amount of time. So this, you can tell, yeah, celebrate all month. I will be celebrating all month. Sourdough bread's healthy, healthier than regular bread. I'm trying to do keto, but I'm also trying to make bread. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a Gemini, but it's kind of, what I can tell is that sourdough is healthy because it's kind of like local honey. It uses the bacteria in the air to ferment. So it is technically a fermented food. And America is really the only culture who doesn't have a fermented food. Like all traditional cultures eat a fermented food. Volumte monogo sima draga. Love you, Anna. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go take my walk and untangle my necklaces here. But that's what I've got going on. I made Dylan a protein shake this morning that he didn't eat. I'm trying not to eat carbs, but you know I hate to waste food. Damn, that's kind of good. It's got a little piece of ripe banana in it, and it's got a scoop of Ghost whey protein in it that he got. I think he got this for Christmas. He wanted this. He was marketed to on the internet. Let's see, how many carbs does this have? 7 carbs and then some banana and whatever. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't want to waste it. You know what? Maybe I'll just put it in the fridge and then I can reblend it with some frozen fruit later, like some frozen banana or some ice when he gets home. He can eat it. I don't want to be eating carbs. I have to tell my boyfriend that I can't eat carbs. I felt so bad. He had me over for dinner last night and oh, this is really good chicken salad I actually made and I brought some for him too. I've been cooking for him. I've been making these little fruit mousses because this is like a Brazilian dessert. Like the first night he cooked for me, I made these Brazilian passion fruit mousses, and now I've been experimenting with making them with different fruits. Yeah, fermented foods are important. I love making sourdough and sourdough discard recipes. That's the cheapest one from Amazon. That was like $19. But yeah, sourdough discard recipes are so good. But bye, Siddharth. I'm going to do my pranayama. Thank you for the tip. You look great. When did you transition? June 11th, 1985, baby. I transitioned from heaven to earth. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm not really eating carbs, but I can make sourdough for my family and for my man, and I could eat it here and there. But right now, I am trying to lock in on fat loss, and my hair has been growing so fast. I literally got my hair done like, when did I get my hair done? Recently, like May 8th or something. I don't know. My hair basically grew like a half an inch, like more than half an inch. It's crazy. Oh, and that's the other reason why I stopped dating, right? Because I always have oil in my hair because I'm doing this extreme hair growth journey thing. So he invited me over to dinner when my hair had oil in it. And I was like, hey, I put oil in my hair to grow it out. So hopefully you still love me. And he was like, my love, I love you no matter how you are. Boyfriends love it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to make a lot of stuff with the sourdough discard. I love sourdough discard pancakes. Apparently there's a really good pizza crust. But yeah, guys, so I found myself someone who I care about so much that I will just be like, yo. But I care about myself so much too. So I'm not washing my hair. I'm just going to be like, hey, I found a guy who loves me even though my hair is filled with oil. So goals, I would say. What oil do I use? More like what oil don't I use? Right now I'm using amla oil from India, and I'm using Miel hair oil boosted with additional fresh rosemary. So I use Miel hair growth. I think it's the rosemary that actually makes your hair grow. And everything is actually tagged in this stream. But I use Miel hair oil. I add fresh rosemary to the Miel hair oil. I put it in a vibrating red light scalp comb. And then before wash day, I coat the entire thing in either castor oil, amla oil, coconut oil. Those are the 3 oils that I coat my hair in. So I do basically, I call it an oil mask. And then I only wash my hair once a week. And I use this, the Not Your Mother's scalp scrub, the skincare based scalp scrub, to make sure the oil's like not clogging my scalp. So yeah, oh, it feels so good. I use a scalp scrub and then I oil my hair every day. And I also use the Ordinary multi-peptide hair density serum. Thank you, Margie. Hey, Janola. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Tisi Dama Predivna I Kulturna. Cultured food? I'm very happy for you as well. Alpha, thank you guys so much. All right, guys, I got to run literally because I got to take my walk. And I love you all so much. Thank you for being back in my stream. I'm back. All right. We're going to be doing all sorts of fat loss tips and tricks this month. I'm going to be doing my breathing exercises. That's going to be my habit for the month. And I'm going to take the day to walk and get this house straightened up so I can think straight and make more moves on YouTube and in my own life. You make your own oil blend with coconut, cooking down herbs. Oh, nice. Do you use rosemary in it, Sharon? Hot girl walk in. There's a bunch of workermen out there, linemen like my ex. People ask me what profession would you never date? Lineman. Hey, Mark M. Later, skater. Yeah, I gotta put everything away. Don't look at this, Mark. This isn't for you to see. I'm from Long Island. I'm from the Hamptons because. All right, if you haven't been subscribed, make sure you take a moment to subscribe. And it's not too late to like the stream. It really helps my channel. Give it a little double tap. And I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'll be back on my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday schedule. I'm doing what I can right now, guys, knowing that everything in my life will work out the way that it's meant to be, and none of it will require me to fuck myself up about it, you know? Really quick for all those who haven't done it, subscribe and like Alpha. Thank you. You too, Nana. Guys, thank you so much for everybody in the chat. Bye, Martin. Perfect timing. Bye, Anna. Bye, XTD. Bye, Sharon. Ooh, henna, hibiscus, aloe vera. I have aloe. I heard about this recipe from my hairdresser, aloe vera, and this like Roussel clay or something. Bye, how hard. Bye, guys. Bye, Vikas. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you so much for modding, Martin, and everyone who's modded, if anyone else is in here. Alpha, thank you for showing up. Margie, bye. Hannah, Jasmine, Nana Blue. Sorry if I'm forgetting any of the girl gang. I always try to remember you guys all by name, but sometimes it's hard when I'm streaming and reading and talking and doing everything. But I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you being here on my channel. You have improved my life so much, and I hope that I can help you in some way. So come back. We'll work on our bodies this month and our mindsets and our homes and, you know, health, happiness, home. That's what we're working on. Natureness. Bye. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Damn it, the button.